on a little adjusting and so forth. You can be the co-host, Minion. Turn it up a little bit. Yeah, I put it on early. That way people could hang out and see me getting up and down a million times and adjusting everything.
Nate, behind the scenes?
Behind the scenes. Behind the scenes live before the live starts, even though the live started.
Mins, you running the show tonight?
Mins,
you run the show. You do it. You got this.
You got it handled? So I'm gonna go like do more weed whacking and stuff if you just got it handled, Minion. Got taken care of. Anyway, I can't even read the chat from here, so I'm gonna have to get my other phone set up so I can check it all out. But I will read the chat after the setup. Now you guys know that Minion's behind the scenes always, getting everything coordinated and so forth. You got it coordinated? Got everything figured out there, Minion? Where's my YouTube app? I don't even know where my YouTube app is on this phone. There we go. There we go. Let's see. No, I don't want my watch history. I want to monitor my own dive. Oh, it says I'm live. Oh, there's 300 people apparently. I haven't officially started yet, guys. It's not 9:05. Where's Jen? She's getting ready for the live.
I'm hiding.
Jen's hiding. Alright, can Minion get a pat? It's a super chat.
That Katana is out here?
No, but that doesn't surprise me.
Katana, come. Oh, Az has this hole dug all the way through.
Oh, that might be why.
Cloak is over here batting at her.
You got it.
Katana. Oh, there she went.
Oh, Jesus. There's no more digging.
She's like, you shut the door, I'll diggy diggy. And then diggy diggy.
It's like I'll dig my way in the kitchen.
Hey, you stay in the kitchen. Little miss. We need to know where you're at.
Eventually, I gotta have a little faith in him.
She can get through there anyway.
She can.
What's he doing? You gonna let me sit? You gonna let me sit? You come up here?
Yeah, you can come up here.
No, you come up here.
Here.
Vince, come up here.
Here.
There you go.
Sit. Hold on. Don't step on the chat.
Oh, you don't want that. Well, maybe you do. That's the chat.
That's the chat.
All right.
Yeah. Don't be drinking my stuff.
I just has amaretto and sour with a little bit of Sprite.
And I have the largest Long Island iced tea anyone has ever made in the history of the world.
Because when I make it the normal way and then I get to in the normal glass, I get to the top and I'm like, how am I supposed to add any sour mix in this? And then you would have just ended up with 5 shots of liquor and some ice cubes.
All right. Hi. Hi.
Yep. Hi guys. Who has a Halloween costume? Total count of animals on the homestead would be 21 ducks, 3 dogs, and 2 cats. Soon to be 3 rabbits. No, 3 cats.
And
2
one
kittens
spook.
and a cat. And a spider. Soon to be 3 rabbits. And hopefully some ducklings coming.
Aw. What's the matter? What's the matter? Are you upset?
You can't see Az because we're in the outdoor kitchen and he's not allowed in this space. Every once in a while.
Man. We're bossy today.
Oh my goodness, I can't read the chat's moving too fast. And I can't read that one
We're
because
bossy.
it's itty
We're
bitty.
We're
Oh, she's
bossy.
gotten sassy.
She is sassy.
Yeah, she's found her way around here and now she doesn't want anybody to tell her otherwise.
Okay. Okay. All right. First you calm down, though. 'Cause that's not how we get down. stuff to read. Excited to see the duckling collab. Oh, it's one of the new babies. That's right.
The rabbits are a New Zealand Flemish Giant mix.
Cutest babies. Cheers, folks. Big fan of your channel. Been watching for a long time. Well, awesome.
You trying to get a drink of that, man?
Hey,
You're over here licking your lips. Chomp, chomp.
my drink.
Are you inspecting?
You can have the
The
condensation.
ice cubes have melted already.
You can have a condensation. Yeah, that's good stuff. That's good stuff.
He looks like he's the center of attention and he doesn't want to be. Are
He
you been
does.
put in the spotlight?
It's like he knows he's in
Have
the...
you been put in the spotlight? You think you're in trouble? What's up?
You can be down.
What does that look for?
You can be down.
I'm just gonna lay down.
Yeah, that's okay. You can be down and chill. Can you please kiss the cat for me? She needs a bit of TLC. So, could
She
you
just
just
took
pet her
off.
for me and give her a Well, Jonesy,
If we can catch her.
if I get an opportunity again, I will do that. As long as she doesn't take off my lips. She has already. I have been bitten here by Katana, here by Katana, and here by Katana.
Nate and Katana
I've been
had a
scratched
little-
here, and
The whole top of your hand from Cloak.
yeah, and this was then from Cloak.
We were doing a little training today of trying to get them to not be scared of the robot vacuum, and they told Nate that they were scared of the robot vacuum.
They did.
Katana actually, she was the worst, and eventually we were able to set her on top of it. But she did not like it at first. She told Nate, I don't want anything to do with that thing.
Yep, she flipped out about that. I was
She
like,
wasn't happy.
it was like across the room from us, and she just lost it. Like all the things she's like normally
All you did
just
was
fine
pick her
with.
up and walk with her, and she just was like, "Wah, wah, wah." I not heard that cat scream like that before. She would not have it.
I kind of expected the clawing and the running away. What I didn't expect was the immediate biting.
Yeah, she's like, just get rid
Dagger
of
and
me.
Saber never did that at that age. Like
Yeah, she's like, I'm not having any part
she
of
was
this.
just like chomp 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 chomp, and I was like, whoa.
Yeah.
They have sharp little teeth, by the way. And bleeding and stuff.
Katana! Oh, here comes Dagger. Right through Hank's hole. Hi, Dagger. Come here, buddy.
Hey, Dagger.
Come here, buddy.
We want
here.
to see Aslan. He's around.
Dagger.
He'll show up behind us at some point, I would imagine.
Come here, Dagger. Come here.
Minion's tail is just going. Absolutely.
Here's your Dagger, buddy.
Hey, Nate. Jan Minion question. Do your coffees have low acidity? Yes, they are air roasted coffee, so they are naturally very low acidity. Most people that have trouble with like heartburn and stuff after drinking coffee will find air roasted coffee to be far better. If you really want it to be low acidity, the cold brew method is the lowest acidity method that I am aware of that you can brew your coffee. So if you're not using air roasted beans, or if you're really, really sensitive to it, cold brew it, and then you can warm it up like a regular cup of hot coffee if you want to. It's my favorite way to drink cold brew, is actually hot in a mug.
I've never heated my cold brew.
It's amazing. It's the most underrated way to brew coffee ever.
I love cold brew, but never heated it. Dagger,
It's so smooth.
my allergies are going to be through the roof.
You get his fur on your hands.
Oh, I
and
gave
then...
him all kinds of kisses, and I'm sticky, and yep.
Uh-oh. Minion. Minion. What do you want?
I want a Jen's lap like Dagger.
You can't be in Jen's lap. First of all, it's too hot. Second of all, well, I don't know if there is a second of all.
There's no room.
Yeah, there we go.
There's no room on my lap. He got it.
Mad Scientist coffee, that one is great as well. Awesome. I don't drink coffee because of my acid issues. I'm gonna have to try yours. Yeah, definitely do that. It's most coffee on the market is drum roasted. Very few coffees are air roasted. Very, very few. But yeah, it's It's awesome. Give Dagger a kiss and pet for me, please.
I just did, and my nose is paying the price.
Dagger!
Oh, they're watching the mower. That's what they're doing. I'm like, what are they all about? They're watching
Oh, they're
Peggy.
watching the mower.
Yep, they're watching
They
Peggy
were
go back and
closer.
forth.
They were closer, or they were further away from the robot vacuum and freaking out and biting me. And an actual robot lawnmower, which should be scary.
They're loving it.
They're like not afraid of. You guys are dorks.
Do you think it's because they have a bigger space out here and they don't feel...
I think the whole problem
Stuck
with
with you?
Katana was she felt stuck in my hands. She doesn't trust me yet. Like to the point of knowing that I'm going to protect her, so she's like, oh no, I'm stuck and there's a scary thing. And that was a recipe for flipping out. And
She sure flipped. She
yeah,
sure did.
they're orange cats. They are not chill. There's no chill at all.
At first we were like, I don't really see a difference in these kittens from like normal kittens, but as the time goes on,
Yep.
they're crazy.
There's something else.
They are crazy. Katana!
How relaxing is it living away from civilization? I wouldn't use the word relaxing just yet to describe his lifestyle. Maybe once the entire homestead is built and it's not moving things and trying to build something, like, but like the whole like environment is relaxing, I guess. I just choose not to be relaxed.
So I've been out here 5 months, and I'll tell you, there's 100% difference mentally.
Mentally? Like what?
I
Expand.
think it's more mentally relaxing. Like,
Yeah, that,
you don't have the mental stresses of things, but it's a very busy lifestyle. Physically busy.
yeah.
Just mentally, it's not so bad.
Yep, yeah.
You don't have the stresses of the city and all the things that go on with
Nobody's-
living a city life and a city job and
Nobody's cutting
and
me
those
off
kind
in
of things.
traffic. Like,
yep.
there's no
Your neighbors aren't
ambulance
telling
going
you
by.
you need to mow your yard. They're not telling you you can't plant that tree there, or those
Right.
cherries are mine because your tree's hanging over my yard. Like,
Right.
there's none of that. So
Yep.
mentally, I think there's a huge difference.
That makes sense, and you're fresher to this life than I am, so
Yeah.
your perspective would be a little more,
Yeah.
a little fresher. What are you all sipping on? I am sipping on Long Island iced tea.
Mine's amaretto sour with some Sprite. Just to give you some bubbles.
I wanted a little New York City. I don't know if Long Island iced tea comes from New York City or not, but I feel like it does.
Long Island iced tea has nothing to do with Long Island. Read about it. I've read it multiple
I'll
times
just-
looking up
I'm
recipes.
just gonna take your word for it, whatever
Has
it
nothing
is.
to do with Long Island, and it's only considered an iced tea because of the color, and that comes from the soda that's put in it, which is like an ounce.
So why is it called Long Island?
It's got like, it's got 5 ounces of liquor, 4 ounces, no, 7.5 ounces of liquor, 4 ounces of sour mix, and an ounce of Coke. And I don't know why it's called Long Island iced tea. I don't know where the Long Island comes from, but it will tell you that the drink has nothing to do with Long Island.
Okay. I just assumed they started it in Long Island. Yeah.
Nope.
All right.
And now you can get all kinds of different kinds of them. They're not just the original. You can get
Right.
flavored and all kinds of different mixes now.
That would make sense. But as in, yeah, Yaz just doesn't need to be in here unless there's like a major reason to. Like,
This is an outdoor kitchen. All the animals around here are not really necessary in the kitchen.
yep. With the exception of the cats. The cats kind of like, I kind of like it to be the cat's home.
But we also train the cats not to climb on the counters out here. You
We
won't
do.
see Dagger walking along these counters.
No. Especially not when I'm out here. Like, they're just like,
He'll jump up on the counter to get up on top of the fridge. He likes to hang out on top
Yeah.
of the fridge. Or
I
he'll
u-
hang out.
I used to fuss him for that, but I don't anymore.
That's a safe place for him.
It is. It is.
And then sometimes I will see him on the shelf in here,
Mm-hmm.
but not up on the counter, but in the shelf. I've seen him on
Yeah.
the shelf before. But he's just chilling.
I let him be on the shows.
I forgot
too.
about the flash.
It's the whenever the compressor from the fridge kicks on.
I forgot about that. I remember that from last year now.
Yep. It's crazy because the surge isn't
light
that much, and
surge.
it's a 20 amp circuit, and it's like really like
It
that
makes the lights
sensitive, like,
change.
but it's, I guess it's just the cheap LED bulbs I have. I don't know. All right,
That
let's
probably
see.
is what it
Let's
is.
see. John Z gifted 1 Nate Petrosky membership, and that was
Oh,
given
that was
to
cool.
Eli Worsley. Awesome. Thank
Very
you.
cool.
Appreciate the channel support.
Welcome, Eli.
How often do you use your Ram TRX? There was this one YouTube short showing a TRX pull a half ton from a garage fire. I don't use it that often. I used it today. We went to town. I probably drive it once every 2 weeks, maybe. I don't drive that much, so that's why getting a non-fuel efficient vehicle like isn't a factor for me.
He doesn't drive it every 2 weeks.
Sometimes I have to move it.
Okay, he might start it every 2 weeks.
Yeah, I might not.
The
drive
guy's
it
been
every
off
2
the
weeks.
homestead less than 10 times since I moved here in December, guys. maybe 10 times. Because we've left twice for vet appointments and you've left twice for eye appointments. That's 4. Aside from that, like, I run in and grab groceries and whatever and come back.
You do.
You just haven't really been leaving the
I
homestead.
don't like to leave the homestead. I like it here.
It's obvious.
I mean, I don't mind leaving the homestead, but when the other choice is going to town and doing like eye doctor appointments or dentist appointments, it's like, no. I just sit here with an eye falling out and teeth rotting. That's far better.
No, those are the reasons that you do leave the homestead.
Fine.
Fine.
Do you have to donate money for you to answer a question? No, it just, if somebody does donate, I really don't want to miss their question, so I try hard not to miss it, but unfortunately, the one question of yours I happened to see was that one, but yeah.
Well, and the
anyway,
chat is rolling. How many people are in here?
it is.
And then we get talking, and 40 comments go by before we ever look at it again.
Yo. Jonesy asks, how often do you go to the Quick Chip to Jen? Not much anymore,
No.
but almost daily, like when she was in Wisconsin. Well, actually daily some of the time.
I was a manager at a Quick Trip in Wisconsin, so
She
I was
was.
there a lot.
Peaceful is the word, living away from humanity. I love it. Can you please tell Minion I love him?
I don't know where he went.
Man,
I don't know
Man.
where he went. Oh my
Brian
gosh,
Thomas says he loves
Katana. Man, you're getting loved. You're getting loved. Oh, we're getting loved. Yeah,
Getting
they're
the
sending
love.
you the love. Yeah, they're sending you all the love. You got all the love. You got all the love.
you. Oh, poor
Yeah.
Katana.
There's the other one. I was gonna say, did she just come out of that cupboard? Because one of them was just on that shelf. I wasn't sure where the other one was.
Yeah, I think it's Katana.
Yeah,
Hi, Katana.
She needs loves and kisses from Josie, remember?
Oh, yes, yes. You were just... She's too full of it to be held. Like, she's just like...
Oh, they just want to
Let
be.
me do
Like
stuff.
they
Let
don't
me
want.
do stuff.
They don't want any control. They like.
You're going to be the feisty one. I just know. You are going to be the feisty one. You're going to be the
She's got such
problem.
a beautiful face.
You're going to be the problem. I know you're
All
going
right,
to be
what
the
we got
problem.
going?
Whoa, don't freak out. Don't freak out. Do you see a dog's personality in any of your cats? I don't, but I see
Not really.
like, I'm more of a cat person than I am a dog person. So like, I'm more apt to see cat traits in a dog than I am dog traits in a cat. But that's just my perspective. Come on, Katana. Chill for me. Do you have any decaf coffee? Yes, I do have one decaf. It's recently released.
Catnap with Saber and Dagger.
Catnap with Saber and Dagger. How did you guys meet? We need to do like an actual video of how we met again because people... I see that comment so much.
I followed Nate on TikTok in 2021. 2020, somewhere in there. 2020, I think. I started following him. And I became a mod. And then he had a mod meetup out here in May of 2022. And I came out for the mod meetup, and that was when we met in person. And then we just started talking after that. We'd never really talked before.
Yeah, we never really did. Like,
I
all
would-
my friends will attest that, like, especially through TikTok, if we met through TikTok, like, I'm notoriously not conversationally at all. Like, I just don't. I try to return texts, but it can take days, and
Yeah, I
just
reached out
don't.
to the other, like, once he started adding other mods and stuff, I reached out to those mods and I would do my own lives. And after his lives, the mods would come over and we'd all hang out on my page and just have a blast. Like, just a good time. So I knew all of those people, all the mods, a lot better than I knew Nate. And yeah, just coming out here and meeting him in person and stuff. And then we just started chatting after that a bit. And then I was like, I want to come back out. Well, one of the mods couldn't make it at the original date, and so she came out a couple weeks later, and I was like, I want to come back out because I have to meet her too. And Nate was like, yeah, that's fine. So I came back out, and then I think that's when we really started having like more in-depth conversations and just like really talking to each other, getting to know what kind of people we were. And then I came out again like a month later for a meet and greet that he did.
Oh.
And we just hit it off.
we did. Jen says, I just became a member. I saw that. That's awesome.
Very
And
sweet.
Nicole B says, Cloak is out of the kitchen. Cloak is out of the gate. That doesn't surprise me. She's been a goofball, but I don't think she's
Here she is.
Oh, she's back
She
in
back.
already.
She came back. Yep. They don't go far.
We've had them in this kitchen a couple times, and they are really loving it in here. So while they kind of like dart out, they're back in pretty quick.
The other thing is they're so attached to each other that if
As
you
long as we
lose
see
one for
one.
a second, yeah, you know that within a minute the other one's gonna come flying at them. Like, I've not seen. They're just a ball of cats rolling around a lot of time.
They are.
Just attached to each other and rolling around the floor. It's hysterical.
Yep.
Yep, there they go. And Katana walks and jumps sideways. She's so funny.
She's a mess.
She's so funny.
Twister Girl 66 says, Jen, what is the ring you're wearing? Everybody wants to know about the ring.
I think I got it in a fizz bomb ring thing, something. I have a ton of rings, a ton, and I just never really ever wore any of them. And this one's new, so I put it on the other day, and then I just have been wearing it, and everybody's asking questions, which is totally why I never wear rings.
It's funny.
Plus, when I go into town, then the boys don't look at me. They're
That's
like,
right.
oh, she's wearing a ring.
Yep. Every once in a while, I look at her and be like, who got you that ring?
No, you don't.
I do as of now.
Oh, Lord Almighty.
I was ready for that. I was ready for the no, you don't.
It's sterling silver, and it might be cubic zirconia or something. I don't know. It was cheap. It was just a bomb fizz thing. I like the bomb fizz things.
Ben Guy 27 sent a super chat. Thank you. Jen, how's your dog dealing with the change move?
She's doing good. I have a video on my TikTok. I actually posted a couple videos in the last 2 days.
Totally
amazingly.
downloaded that video and stuck it on the drive. I didn't know if you wanted to put it on other platforms for them to see or not, but
Which one? The Charlotte one?
you can totally throw
You can
it
download
on.
any of them. I'll put any of those out there.
You can throw it on the other platforms if you want.
The other one I did was a lot of people, we did a Facebook Live the other day. And a lot of people were asking about like fruit trees and berries and those kinds of things that we have out here. So I walked the yard the other day and showed some of the fruit trees and stuff that we have going on.
I totally pulled the one. I pulled one of the fruit. I think I didn't pull the one with the pit versus seeds because it was too long and it wasn't going to turn into a YouTube short very nice. I didn't think. But I could download it anyway and you could try.
The end where I could take the pit part out or the whole starchy comment part. I can play with it and see.
Sure.
I found a tree out here the other day, and it's covered in fruit. And I'm looking at it, I'm like, this just doesn't look like apples. And the other two trees that do have fruit on them are pear trees. And it didn't look like pears. So I'm like, I wonder what these are. So I took a picture of it with my plant net thing, and it says it's a Chinese plum tree.
Yep.
And it looks like it's covered in plums. And Nate likes plums, and he was
do.
telling me
I love
before, like,
plums.
we should get some plum trees. We should get some plum trees. Well,
Yep.
come to find out, he's got plum trees. So when I told him, you have plums out here, he's like, no, those are apples. And I'm
Yeah.
like, no, they're not apples. They're definitely not apples. Even if they're not plums, they're definitely not apples. So I went and grabbed one, and we cut it, and then Nate ate around like the center part of it, and it's totally a stone fruit.
When I was eating it, I was like, this totally tastes like an unripe plum and not an apple. I was
get that
totally,
from it?
like, it's too juicy. Like,
You could get that
it was
from
too
it.
juicy.
Okay. So yeah, we totally have plums growing out here. So I'm gonna watch them over the next couple weeks and try to harvest them on time.
I was told by previous people that homesteaded here that said that, or that claimed to know many things, that they were apples and pears only, but apparently, like several other things, they didn't know what they were talking about. But that's cool. I'm excited.
You actually talked to the people that lived on this property before?
Well, they lived here
Or
with
they-
me.
Oh, those people. Well,
Those people.
that explains a whole lot. Hello.
It does. I'm slowly coming around to reality that I was involved with idiots. Just claimed to know stuff, and they talked good, so I listened. But yeah,
That's all right, because TikTok's going to be disappointed when 2 weeks from now come and I have this beautiful plum, and all the people that said, that's absolutely a crab apple, realize that they don't know what a crab apple is.
oh, it's definitely not a crab
Or the
apple.
fact that when an apple forms, the bottom of the apple is the flower that was originally part of the tree. And that's why the apple gets that bottom part. That's the flower.
Yep,
That doesn't have it. Don't you dare.
I can. There's a reflection. Probably.
There is. I'm watching you. Everybody tell Nate, we saw that.
Guys, what Jonesy gifted another sub to Rob L. Awesome.
Look at
Very
that.
cool.
Welcome,
Thanks.
Rob. Thanks, Jonesy.
Does Jen have a YouTube and make shorts too? She does have a YouTube. She doesn't really make shorts. Probably, like, if it's homestead related, she'll probably throw it on my channel just so all of you get to see it. Probably. That's up to her.
It doesn't make sense for me to make videos and put them on my own channel when everybody watches Nate's channel. Like, I put a video out yesterday, like, everybody wanted to know about Charlo. They ask me about Charlo all the time. And then it'll hit, like, not even 20,000 views.
Yeah.
Well, if I put it on Nate's channel, it's going to get hundreds of thousands, at least 100,000 views. So it just doesn't make sense, really, to put it on my channel
Sure.
when it's going to perform.
Like, if
Better
you,
for years.
If you made consistent videos, like, daily, like, you could totally grow a channel and do a whole thing, but you just want to
But
make
you already
videos
know how I feel
when you
about
want
that.
to, and so
Yeah.
you might as well just throw them over on mine occasionally.
Right. Like I've been talking about doing this Cooking with Jen lives. We have y'all haven't missed anything. I have yet to do it.
How old am I? I am 39. I'm glad you asked because I have to remember because I recently had a birthday and I always forget how old I am.
You can ask me, I know.
I should just turn 40 already because it's an easy number to remember.
No.
No. Alright, guys. Jen says I have to wait a year to turn 40. Oh well.
The sooner you turn 40, the closer I am to 50.
That's true. That's true. Nope.
I already told you I don't want to be 50.
Our coyote's the biggest predator in the area. Beyond the possibility of a bear, which I hardly consider bears predators.
And little foxes.
Coyotes probably would be. Bobcats can weigh about the same as coyotes though, so. But yeah, Az is fully capable of handling those. Jen is like 25, I think. Nate and Jen, I'm older than both of you because I'm 46.
Is that squishy? No, you're not older than me then. Nate calls me cougar for a reason.
I do. But no, she looks, in my opinion, she looks younger than she is. Nate is a Taurus like me, that's right. Nate, you use outdated lime juice again? No, this is a Long Island iced tea with all fresh ingredients. Jen made sure of it.
They want to make sure you're not drinking an orange lime margarita.
They do. Oh, I need to turn on the live, or the... What do I need to turn on?
Your lights?
The lights, that's it. Hold on, guys, I'm not reading comments for just a second.
Heck, you don't know where the light is.
Yeah, I don't remember what a light is. I knew what I was turning on, I just didn't remember what it was called. Because I'm a moron. Alright, cool. Now I got them. Jen, I turned 50 25 years ago and I'm not old at all. 50 is a cinch.
Then we're good,
You tell her, yep.
The hard part is Nate is 10 years younger than me and he's constantly telling me how old he is. I'm so old. I'm just getting so old. I'm so sore. I'm so achy. I'm so old.
I'm not old, I'm just beat up. Just call it old, because it sounds better than beat up.
It does not sound better than beat up.
Oh. Okay then. Alright guys, I'm beat up and broken from...
From busting your butt.
Yep. I was working hard to build a contracting business to make a bunch of money so that when I got divorced I could give half of it to my ex.
You did not. Oh my god.
Okay, that's not really why, but that's just what happened. You guys are still babies. Old as Nate, I missed that. I'm 39. Somewhat serious off grid. Every little bit helps. Yes, it does. Thank you for the super chat. You guys, if you would, just because it's a little game I do, like the super chats that people send. You can tap a little like thing. I just think it's fun to see like the likes skyrocket on super chats. Just, I don't know. Doesn't cost anything to like a super chat, and it's just fun. It is.
I believe you.
Okay. And slow your seat.
That's all right. I'll stand.
Man.
He's more worthy than I am.
Jonesy gifted another Nate Petrosky membership. It did not. Oh, it did. Dollar Rodriguez. Very cool. Thanks, Jonesy. Jonesy. Is it Jonesy or Jonesy? Pretty sure it's Jonesy. Pretty sure I always call you Jonesy. Jonesy G. Now I need to know. I need to know if I'm saying the right thing, because you keep, like, sending people memberships, and I keep shouting it out.
How's it spelled?
Jonesy.
Jonsie.
J-O-N... Say it slow.
Jonsie.
No.
Or is it S-E-Y?
S-E-Y. S-E-Y.
I would think Jonesy, but I could be wrong.
I keep calling him Jonesy. I really don't know if it's right. Please don't forget to hit the like button. It's a free way to support Nate. It helps him out with the YouTube algorithm. That is correct. That does help me out. It brings more people in here and shows more people my channel.
And don't forget to check out the long format videos. Everybody wants long format videos. He's been putting them out. Let's get the views up.
Yep. I put out some long format videos. Some of them recently have been doing
They have been doing better, I've noticed.
A lot of them do just like terribly. But so I just put more effort into shorts and less into longs.
You had a 10-minute video out there and somebody says, this is not what I consider long format content. You really want to watch a movie of
Right?
us out here for the day? Like,
I mean,
that's boring.
It would, if I'd stopped making shorts altogether, I could probably put out a 3-hour video a week, 2-hour video a week. That's a lot of editing.
That's a ton of editing.
Oh my gosh.
Making
Maybe
it
a
all
1-hour
fit,
video a week.
making it all fit together and kind of like
Making it awesome and nice.
smooth
Like,
and
I'd straight up have to hire an editor to do that. But I still have to sit for at least an hour or 2 or 3 or 4 or 5. Except for not sit because I need to walk around and point at things at the right time and sound intelligent. It's very easy to sound intelligent for 60 seconds. It's very hard to sound intelligent for 2 hours. It just is. And then you almost have to write a script so you get everything in the right order. And some people are good at that. And I'm like, look guys, I got work to do. Like, here's a 60-second video. If I do something else interesting, I'll make another one. Like,
the thing is, your voiceover voice and your voice when you're like talking while you're recording is all the same.
it is.
Mine tends to come across totally different,
Yeah.
whether I'm voicing over or
That's because
talking
I've
while
made
I'm recording.
10,000 short format videos and yeah, I just have experience doing it. I just do it the same either way.
Yeah,
but
it's
yeah.
just weird.
Try different hashtags to get your shorts in the algorithm more. We do try different ones now and again. Like,
We have 3 that we use regularly, and then
Hashtags are-
depending on what the video is about, there's always a hashtag that kind of sticks with it, and then we try to pull hashtags that have the most views.
we do. I mean, I feel like my videos get decent views, and I feel like hashtags have less to do with it than the quality of content. Like, I'll be honest, my content is not always high quality. It's just, here it is. I sloppily edited this together and threw it out there. Like,
Oh my gosh, he just gifted another one.
awesome. Did he say what his name is? Did you say how to pronounce his name?
I cannot, I did not see that. But thank you for gifting another membership. And I believe it went to this. I can't read because my eyes are terrible. Is it Jennifer Vanla or Vanda? I'm not sure what that says.
Oh, gosh.
But thank you, thank you, thank you.
So I posted that hands video and you're wearing that ring.
Mhm.
Everybody on TikTok thinks we got engaged.
I told you. That's why I don't wear shit. Yep.
That's good for
Bought a
views.
new ring, decided to wear it, and
It's good for views.
here we go. Yep.
Because now I can make a whole other video saying we're not engaged and she's wearing a ring.
I don't know how many times we have to tell the entire world that we have no plans to get married
I don't know.
for them to not get that we don't.
Fine to
We
get
could
married.
we could both wear rings every day for the rest of our lives and not be married.
So many people are all into the weddings and married thing that like they're just holding out hope, and they will endlessly hold out hope till the end of time
Well, there-
that we
that's
will
what they
have a
can do.
ceremony and sign the
No,
government
we're gonna have a
paperwork.
party and be happy together for the rest of our lives. We do not need to sign any kind of anything. Or apply for anything, or be asked all kinds of crazy questions like, are you cousins? Are you first cousins? Are you second cousins or third cousins?
Right? I should make a video and be like, we're not engaged, but we're not gonna get married, but we want to have a party. And is anybody like friends with an owner of a stadium? Because I want to invite all of social media to come hang
We
out.
need a huge venue if we're gonna have a party.
We do.
Because it's not gonna be we're only inviting limited people. It's gonna be like, hey, this is where we're gonna be.
Yep. What'd you look at?
Aslan.
Aslan! Az! What's
What's it
Az
doing,
doing?
buddy? What's it doing?
What's she doing?
What's it doing, buddy? Come here. Come here. Hi. That's a pretty puppies.
Jonesy gifted another one. Jennifer. Oh, hail Lord Minion. How are the new cats? They are great. They are running around in the outdoor kitchen right now. I would totally put the camera on them, but most of the time they're just not in sight.
They're just all over the place.
They are a mess. And 26 likes on that super chat, by the way. I like the likes on the super chats, guys. I love it. Jonesy probably answered like a million times, and I probably missed.
Yeah, somebody on TikTok earlier asked me, has Az protected anything on the homestead yet? And I said, I feel he protects us every single day. Like, I don't know about you, but every time I come out, if I walk, wherever I'm walking to, he walks with me.
And every spring, particularly from February to the end of March, beginning of February to end of March, I lose ducks to stuff. I just do. There's predators. This is the only year I've ever been here where I have lost 0 ducks to a predator or anything.
That's
in
true.
That time frame.
That's yeah. And not
That's
that
not a
not that we've
coincidence.
seen him chase anything off or anything, but he keeps the deer out of the yard. Like we found his Jerusalem artichokes actually growing the other day
We did.
down in the permaculture garden. The deer usually decimate them. He's keeping the deer away.
Nope.
He's at least keeping them down in the woods.
Jonesy says, you can call me whatever you want, just don't call me late for dinner, especially if Jen is cooking. I hear that. Yeah, I would say the same thing. I mean, you can call me an idiot, you can call me a buffoon, you can go up and down the whole expletives list. Like, I don't care, like, as long as I'm on time for Jen's dinner. Unless it's raining, then I might be late.
Oh my gosh, the other day I came out here and I was cooking out here, and just as the sandwiches got done, it just torrential downpoured, and I was like, how the hell am I going to get these sandwiches in the house? I'm not. I texted Nate and I said, your dinner's ready in the outdoor kitchen. And he
did.
says, I don't have gills, I'll be late.
Yeah, it was poor.
I made him come to it though.
She did.
That's good.
Yep.
Yep.
Andrew Powers sent a super chat. Wow, big super chat. $10 super chat. Thank you very much. Why are there no likes on that super chat? Who's my super chat likers in here?
There's 30 on the last
Jonesy
one.
got 33 and Andrew Powers got 0. Can you not like super chats that don't have text? I don't know.
I wonder if you can't. I wonder if it doesn't come across as a comment.
Actually, come think of it, I can't even like it. Usually I can like them myself.
Oh, that's a bummer. It's the comment
That is
that
a
they're
bummer.
liking. Huh.
What is going on back here? Unless
Leave
you guys
crunching
are
and
making
munching?
sandwiches, there should not be this much noise.
Sandwiches. Oh my gosh.
Guys. Minion! Why is it Minion back here? How did you even fit back here? Get out of there.
You can't like it too? Yeah, it might be because there's no comment on it. Or,
Get out of there.
yeah, because it's not a comment.
Get up. Minion. Those are my personal...
Yeah, that's crazy. Well, we'll take all of these people saying that they
Personal
can't
thing.
like it as likes.
Yeah.
We're in Wisconsin. Did you do Quick Trip? I worked at the new truck stop. I opened the new truck stop in Kenosha County across from where Mars Cheese Castle is.
I was there for the ribbon ceremony.
He was there for the ribbon
thing.
cutting, yeah. Yeah, he was.
I was.
He got to take videos of that store before that store's doors opened.
I did, and then Quick Trip was cool enough to partner with me.
Yeah, we did meet and greets at the truck stop and
We
everything.
did,
Yeah,
we
Quick Trip
did.
has been really good to Nate.
They
Quick Trip
have.
is an amazing company. They've been really good to Nate,
I
especially
mean,
with
just
him
think
being way out
about
here.
it. Like, a gas station that is 600 miles away from where I live, and I live off the grid and do content that has nothing to do with gas stations, typically.
And this isn't
They
a
totally
countrywide gas
sponsor
station.
me.
This
Yeah.
gas station is owned by a family that lives in Wisconsin. And
Yep.
they've branched a little bit into Minnesota. They just got a store in Michigan, 1 or 2 in South Dakota, I think. Like, it's a very limited area where Quick Trip is. The Quick Trip that we're talking about, it's KWIK. And yeah, they've just been absolutely amazing to Nate.
Yeah.
And they're a great company. They were great to work for. They were great with the communities, the people in the communities where where their stores are. Just a really great company, all around.
Yep. I'd be making, well, I mean, I did make videos of Quick Trip before they ever even thought about sponsoring me. Like, before they knew who I was already making videos of
Yep.
them. I was like,
They invited
It's
us
cool
up.
stuff.
They don't give tours of their facilities. They invited us up and took us through tours. It was just really cool. It was really cool.
it was.
And they love Minion. Minion got to hang out in the office with all the office people that day.
Mm-hmm.
In the Quick Trip office.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that was pretty cool.
He got all kinds of treats and, yep, just loved.
Angie sent a super chat. Thank you. And somebody, I don't know how to pronounce that, sent another super chat. Greetings from Northeast Ohio. Tell Minion hi, and it has 32 likes on it. I'm going to make it 33. Where are my super chat likers? Oh, Minion's on
Minion's
roach
chasing
duty.
a bug.
I don't know if that's a roach or not.
I don't know if it was or not. It was a little black thing.
It's a little bit
I
mush.
think it's stuck under his... Oh, nope, he got it now. Yeah, he tore it up.
Tear it up,
You
man.
got it, Mins.
Tear it up.
It stopped moving, dude. It's only moving because you're pulling it. I don't care. It's stuck under his foot.
Minion's tearing it up.
Oh.
Nathaniel, I know that Nate is drinking a Long Island iced tea. Must be responding to somebody named Nathaniel. That's exactly what I'm drinking. I better slow down because that's good. I'm like a third of it already.
I made him one Friday night. He drank less than this and fell asleep.
I did.
Woke up Saturday morning, grabbed the cup and drank it, and the next thing I know, he's taking a nap. Say you don't drink much without saying you don't drink much.
Right? Hey, first of all, I wasn't
That
going to
cracked me up.
waste it.
I know, and I'm sure it was fine. I
It
would have
was
added
fine.
a couple ice cubes to it, but yeah, it was funny.
I was too lazy to go to the ice cube thing. And then it was time to take a nap.
And I was out here walking the property and
Yeah, Jen
doing
was,
whatever I was
Jen
doing.
did all the homesteading stuff, and I just took a nap.
Well, it took me, like, I'm not a morning person, but for the last, I don't know what, 2-3 weeks,
You've been up.
I have been
What
just
decent
exhausted at night, falling asleep, and then
It's the
I'm up
homestead
in the morning,
lifestyle
like-
because if you work hard for one day, you just have no choice but to fall asleep, and then it forces you to wake up early because, like, what are you going to sleep for 13 hours?
yes,
Probably not.
I used to.
Well,
I guess as I've gotten older, I don't sleep as well as I
I'm
used to either.
totally
but
convinced that, like, physical labor and sleeping habits go hand in hand really well. The harder I work, the better my sleeping is, and the less tired I am when I wake up. That's just,
it could be.
I've experienced that my whole life. Seeing y'all today at Gino's. Didn't want to bother you all though.
Oh,
Cool.
somebody there,
That's wild because
somebody else there recognized him.
that whole restaurant, both sides of it was dead.
There
And
was
I got
nobody there.
recognized apparently at least twice. That's crazy.
Yeah, because the one guy said hi.
And by the way, next time you see me, totally come up and say hi. Like everybody
We're
else
cool with
does.
that.
Seriously, like.
We're cool with that.
Although the guy that came up and said hi, he came in, he saw me, I looked at him, like, he didn't give any indication he knew who I was. I wasn't about to get up and
You
introduce
said
myself,
nothing,
because I absolutely do not do that. But then, like, when we got up and we were done with our meal and we had our good time, he's like, Petrowski.
Then, he even held your TikTok up. He's like, I
He
follow
did.
you on all your
He
channels.
He
yeah.
did.
Yeah,
That was really cool.
it was cool.
That was.
But
that was
even if
super
we're in the
cool.
middle of eating and you walk by,
I honestly don't care.
feel free to stop and say hi.
It's really, like, I love that people, like,
Well, that time we stopped
wait
in
and are
Ripley.
super respectful. But yeah, we totally were out one time, and this dude just came right up to the table in the middle
We're in the
of
middle
this
of us
busy
eating.
restaurant.
Eating.
We're like eating, and he's like, guys, and like he's just like, I follow you, and
Can I get
don't
a picture?
remember. He wanted a picture, and everything, but he calls his wife over,
He went over and grabbed
and
her,
it
and
was
she's like,
so fun. She was so embarrassed. She's like, we're interrupting these people eating dinner for you to get a picture with them.
you
And
should
she's
have
like,
seen
what
her
are you
face.
doing?
She was like,
Her whole face.
are you
was
kidding
just
me?
like,
Like, you've got to be kidding me that you want me to take your picture with this guy in this restaurant.
yeah,
Like,
in the middle of him
what
eating
is
dinner,
going
like,
on, right?
it was so
It was hysterical.
I
And
was-
the guy was so excited to see
He was-
Nate.
I was
so
not
ex-
upset, irritated at all. I was more amused than anything.
It was funny.
Particularly with his wife, the way she was just like
Yeah,
acting embarrassed.
she couldn't get him back to the table fast enough.
She's like, all right, let's let him eat dinner. Like, it was so funny.
He was so excited. He's like, I follow him on TikTok, and he's got this dog, and he's like all time. And she's like, okay.
This poor lady's
Oh,
probably like, this is our
okay.
first time we've been out to a steak dinner in
Okay.
6 months,
Yeah.
and like
This
you're
is what you're
obsessing over
excited
some
about.
guy with a beard sitting in a booth,
was
and we're
pretty
out
funny.
on. Oh my god,
It was pretty funny.
It was so funny. So it was totally worth it. Like the whole interruption of my dinner and everything. It was so funny.
Yeah,
It was so
hysterical.
worth it. It was so worth it. Anyway, whole tangent. Word of advice: never make someone who asks to be a mod a mod. Yeah, for sure, and we don't. What are you pointing at? What are you pointing at?
I just wondered why it said chat moderator right there.
Oh,
didn't
because
know
people
if
were
they-
asking what a moderator was.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, no, that's been my like thing I've done for years now. Is if anybody asks to be a moderator, they almost guaranteed never get to be
I think
one.
I am the only person that said, I'll mod for you, and you modded, but you didn't have any mods at the time.
I didn't have any mods, and I barely knew what they did. So
Yep.
I was a very small channel at the time.
Yep. And he needed mods because his account was blowing up overnight. And I just happened to catch him in a small chat.
Yep.
And he modded me. But after that, we picked the mods from the chat.
Mm-hmm.
I would those were the couple times that I would message Nate and talk to him, like on the side. I would just say, hey,
I just made her head moderator.
what do you
I'm
think of
just
so
like,
and so? And I would say,
I
hey, I
catch
think so
one
and
out
so
of
needs to
every
be a
50
mod.
comments in the live, and she reads it more than I do. And I'm like, if you see somebody who you think would be a good mod, just
Let me know, yeah, and we just would add them. So we became a team.
But yeah, little secret: if you want to be a mod on my channel,
Don't ask.
don't ask. Show up all the time and answer questions because you watch every video and you know the answer to people's questions, and you just answer other people in the chat, and you show up all the time.
That's what we really appreciate about our
That'll-
mods, is that they really
that'll
know
do it.
Nate and what's going on out here. They pay attention to everything and are able to answer the questions that you guys have that we don't get to. Because we can't see them all.
Yep.
What?
And for the rest of
muddy
you
feet.
guys that just like show up,
Oh, muddy feet.
pay attention to the mods typing in chat,
you got
because
muddy feet.
if they're a mod, they probably know stuff. I don't know if it's true anymore, but I used to say that most of my mods have been to the homestead personally. It probably still is true.
Most of your mods
Most
have.
of my mods have literally set foot on this property and seen everything firsthand and know what they're talking about.
The other thing is, the mods are not going to answer something for you that they do not for sure know they know an answer to.
Yep.
They will, in fact, they watch your questions in here and they keep track, and they will go
They do.
into the Discord mod chats, and they will ask the questions that you guys are asking that they don't know answers to, so that they can get the answers, so that going forward they can give you the right information. Like,
Yep.
it's important to them that they give you the right
It is.
information. They're not going to feed you guys full of a line.
Because I've seen a lot
They're
of people
trustworthy.
with mods on their channel, and like they give wrong answers and they troll and they insult people, and like my mods don't do that.
They're
'cause I
constantly
just don't.
blocking people, and yeah, it's
I used
not
to
necessary.
have one way back when. That
The
she
little
was
birdie.
hostile, yeah. She was hostile.
She
to
could get
people.
that way.
And I totally forever changed the way I worked mods on all my channels
The
ever since.
very first time I sent you a DM was about her. It was
I wouldn't
during a
doubt it.
live, and me and Mom Wannabe were just like, oh my god, how do we handle this? And finally I was like, well, I can send Nate a message. Like, I never had before. I was like, what do I say to him? Really, like. Yeah, it got crazy one night in the lives, and then Nate ended up ending the live. Like, people in the chat were even like, "You need to get your mod under control."
It was so hostile.
It was so
that
crazy that he ended the live, and
I
then me
ended
and
the
Mama
live
Wannabe
early.
afterwards were like, "Do you think he's upset? Do you think everything's okay?" I was like, "I'll check on him, I think." That was the first time I ever sent a DM. Yep. It's like, just want to make sure everything's okay.
Yep, it just turned the whole chat toxic, and I'm like, all right, I'm done. Like,
You did. You ended quick,
I was just like, I'm out of here.
and that's what got us. We were like, "Oh." Like,
Yep.
Yep. It was
Yep.
crazy.
Yep,
was
no, it
crazy.
didn't work. Didn't work. Tell Minion I love him, and a hug and a kiss, please. Says Brian Thomas.
Oh, Minion, Brian
Thank you
loves
for
you.
the
He
super
loves
chat.
you. Yes, I'm
With
good.
one like, and I'm the one that liked the super chat. But I'm sure some more people probably have
Him
liked it
loves
by
you.
now.
Him loves you, man.
Like the super chats, guys. Like them.
Him loves you.
Oh, it's got 18 likes now.
Woo woo!
Hello, fellow humans in Lord Minion. Jen, is there any way you could coordinate recording his content? I bet it would be a funny montage. Did we ever post that one?
It's on my page. You didn't pull it from my page.
Remind me later.
I have a behind the scenes.
Remind me later to grab that one and put it as a YouTube long format video.
Yeah, and it's not super long. It's like
7 minutes.
Is it that long?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't even think it was that long. Okay, yeah, we can throw it out there.
Yeah, remind me.
Yeah,
remind me to
got-
grab
okay.
that one. All right, we're gonna do
yes,
that.
I have
There is
a
a behind the scenes
video that I did.
I'm literally making my video, and she's recording me making the video,
And we're talking, and I'm laughing and
she's laughing at me the whole time,
saying stuff, and yeah, it was pretty funny.
making fun of me. I'm trying to concentrate and be all professional, and she's like, eh.
Because I was following him, he was stumbling over his words even more, and that was funny.
It was hysterical. Sure. Yep.
But I know, you watch his shorts and you think that he's just like blah 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 blah, like it just comes out so smooth and easy. No. Like he has to record and delete and record and delete and record and delete and complain to himself that he can't get the words straight out of his mouth and then record again.
I literally can't say 7 words in a row when I really want to.
What were you saying the other day? And it, like all of it kind of like was a tongue twister.
It was. I don't remember what I was saying, but yeah, it was a mess.
Oh my gosh, it was funny. All the words he was trying to put together were
was a
all
tongue twister.
so twisting. And then his mind, yeah, it was funny. It
And
was
see,
funny.
like-
I could just see what was going through your mind as you were doing
When-
it. I was sitting at the counter giggling to myself and like,
See, when I do the voiceovers and stuff, like I often think up the words as I go, and like, okay, I've got 3 seconds to put this information before the scene changes, and then I have to like change the words I use to shorten it or lengthen it, and like it's the whole thing.
or say it too fast.
And I kind of do it on the fly, and sometimes it's just a struggle.
It's funny. It's funny to listen. He'll say something, then he'll change one word in it, and then the next thing I know, he's saying something completely different.
Yep.
He's like, no,
I'll
that
just,
didn't work.
I'll just change direct. Well, cause like I record something and 5 days later I go to voiceover it, and I don't remember what I recorded and how long each scene is. And so like I'm going through, cause I don't watch it first and write a script. Like I ain't got time for all that. I'm trying
Which
to
is funny
homestead.
because as he's recording, he's got it in his mind exactly how it's gonna go.
I do, but if I wait too long to voiceover, it throws me all off, cause I don't remember. And so like I'll record something and I'm like literally talking. It's like, well, that's not what this scene is about at all. And then I've got to like change it all. But yeah, it's a mess sometimes. Zoop.
Katana,
Cloak.
katana,
Wiggles.
katana, katana, katana.
This one's calm and peaceful. That one is
How are you?
feisty and
Oh,
rips me up.
me.
Okay, another super chat with 45 likes already.
Oh my
now you
goodness.
guys are doing it. Now you guys are liking the super chats. That's cool. Always wondered, I can never find the answer. Why does this have a collar with like a zip tie on it? Is it like a hunting dog thing or something else? Always been curious. Love you guys. So it is a GPS collar, and unlike many other GPS collars out there, it doesn't do anything with the cell network. It is literally a radio signal. Radio signals require radio antennas, and so that is what that long thing is. It's kind of wrapped through his collar as a radio antenna to a radio
Got a bug.
receiver. Oh, it's a little
Katana just
moth.
attacked him
moth.
off.
Oh, she left it there though.
Not yet.
She's gonna learn to munch it.
Dagger brought a chipmunk in the house yesterday
Oh,
to
you
show
did.
the kittens and be like, look what you can get. And Nate's like, get that out of here.
Oh, yeah, I was like, seriously? I've owned this cat for 2 years, and this is the first time he's ever brought
Anything in the house.
something in the house.
I
was
thought he
like-
had a bird.
Well, it had a leaf stuck to it to look like a wing. So.
Totally did. I was like, he's got a hummingbird or something.
Oh, there's 67 likes on that last
Oh,
super
look
chat.
at that.
68. All
Guys
right.
liking him. Oh, it's still moving.
You guys with the likes
Get
on
it,
the
Tana.
super chats.
Get it, Tana.
Well, you know, the kitties. Where I'm at, so quiet compared to there. We got a lot of bugs making noise right now, that's for sure. Plus, we have a robot lawnmower running around.
I think there's some cicada noise in that.
There's a couple. I've picked up some cicada noises myself.
It's not extreme, but there's some out there.
No. I remember I could do this to Dagger and Saber. Whoa.
Lord Minion is
Whoa.
sitting behind Nate. You
Where are
can
you
see his
going?
head right here.
I could hold him in one hand. Stop! You're gonna fall. I said you're gonna fall. Stop. Oh my gosh. She is funny. She's like, zoop. It's like, I don't care if I fall. I'm jumping. Whoa. What? Hey! Orange cat. Behave like a normal. She stuck her paw in my mouth. Rude.
Good night. Thanks for hanging out, Jonesy.
Yep, thanks for having me out. Appreciate it. Any new cult you would recommend? New cult? I don't know of any new cults. I just know of cults that are a couple hundred years old that I would definitely not recommend. I don't know of any new cults. Maybe the Minion cult.
What is that noise?
If Minion ever starts a cult,
Why is
that's
the kid-
Katana meowing underneath
Why
the
is she
fridge.
screaming?
She's sniffing the ground like crazy and meowing. For what reason, I don't know.
Oh, Dagger came to her though.
Dagger came in
Dagger's
to
like, what
see
do you...
what her
I
problem
wonder if
is.
she's trying to find Cloak.
She probably is. And Cloak is like, I've been trying for 6 minutes to like jump out of this dude's hand and he keeps catching me every single time. Every time I catch you. Oh, got you again.
Oh, are you gotten purrs for me? Are you purring? Are you purring?
Chill.
He purred for me earlier too. Saber was always purring. Always. That cat was like a little motor.
Oh,
He always purred for me.
he did.
Dagger's sometimes, like he's
Dagger's
not now.
always purred for me. Like,
See, and he's not always
always.
purring. He was purring for me this morning. But he's not even now. Like he stopped. He's not purring for me.
We thought about doing scent training with Charlotte. It can be a very helpful tool, and Cocker Spaniels are typically great at it.
I was just talking to Nate about that. I said, I wonder if there's any tracking groups around here. I would love to get her into tracking. Something just to stimulate her mind. But at the same time, Nate had a good point. Being a city dog, yes, she probably needed some of that stimulation. Being out here, she gets that stimulation. And
For sure.
she's off lead out here a lot now.
And we could scent train her.
She's
like,
doing better.
she's got, I mean,
Oh, absolutely you can. She's a spaniel.
yeah. She's got like
For
a lot of
sure.
other stuff to be learning, and she's currently learning a bunch of stuff, but like, she had a total life change. So first, she needs to learn like all the things with the new life. But yeah, like
Yep.
she could totally be a scent dog. It's not exactly like there's groups around here that do scent training though. It's highly unlikely. Are you guys not annihilated by mosquitoes? Love the channel. That is a good question.
Duckies.
I would say ducks, and they definitely help a ton, particularly Muscovy ducks. But before I had ducks out here, there were mosquitoes, but they were not bad.
They
at
still
all.
weren't bad.
Like there were mosquitoes, yes, but you think like living in the center of 100 acres, you would just be sucked
Well, and
dry.
you didn't have standing water up here until you...
No,
What was that?
that was your Google phone.
My
Doing
phone is
googly
right here.
things. I heard it.
It would have lit up.
Oh.
It wasn't my phone.
Okay, well, Google is randomly talking.
You
out
sure it
of
wasn't your
the dirt.
phone?
This is my phone, and it didn't light up. And that's an iPhone. It doesn't have the Google thing.
That didn't sound like anything I've ever heard before. Peggy doesn't... Is Peggy talk?
No. Coke is
Okey-dokey
so
then. I
patient.
have no idea what
You're
that was.
so good. You're being so good, even though you're like wiggling and stuff. You're not scratching me.
I was the...
I was the one that walked out when you were recording by Gino. They give you permission to post it, so you don't have to cut it.
When you were leaving Gino's, you're probably gonna find somebody
Probably.
in your...
Okay,
video.
I'll keep that in mind. I don't.
He's usually really good at not getting people in the video, even if you
I
thought you
am.
were in it.
Most of the
But-
time, like when I'm holding it, I usually like if somebody's walking, I'll usually stop. But yeah, I'll check through my footage and see. Like I know legally I'm allowed to record people in public. I just think it's a courteous thing to, generally speaking, not just show people.
His own girlfriend doesn't like to be in the videos half the time.
Right. Hi. Oh, you're so cute. Oh, that's so cute. Don't worry, I not squeeze you. I just hold you up to my face. Yeah, I got cuteness aggression. You're gonna have to deal with it. Okay, fine. You need to go play with your sister? You need to go play with your sister? Do you? Do you need to? Do you need to so badly?
What's he doing? Katana?
You're pushing on my face and everything? Stop. You're so funny. Blah, 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 blah. Oh.
Have you
Okay.
seen the hands in tribe on TikTok?
I don't know if I've seen more than 2 TikTok videos a day for the last month, so no.
So the humans put their hands in, or hand in, and see what the animals around you do. And people's dogs are putting their hands up, their paws up.
So if you put your hand at your animal,
So you put your hand in, then I put my hand in, and then Minion would put his hand in if he did it.
okay.
And the majority of the animals are actually doing it. It's funny.
That is funny. That's crazy. Vince, come here. Muscovy ducks have recently been made illegal unless used for eggs or meat. So when asked, say they're for eggs or meat only. If you say pets, the fines are $1,500. I wonder where that is. Where do you live by chance?
Probably Florida.
It would not surprise me because Muscovies are pretty much considered a pest in Florida. I don't think that's a national thing, but literally my ducks are used for meat and eggs, so yeah. And I don't really consider them pets. I mean, they are for pest control. That's a huge benefit.
You also live on a farm, which is different.
I do, yeah. Mint, stop being so slouchy and weird. And stop being behind me because you might get mushed. Oh, there you go. There you go, Mins. It's a Long Island iced tea, says Rob. Rob answering the questions. Yes, it is a Long Island iced tea, and I've almost drank half of it. I'm slowing down so I don't, like, fall out of my chair and take a nap.
See? So you go hands in. Mince.
No, don't lick the hand. Ew, don't lick the hand.
How
Put
come
your
you're
paw.
not as cool as the other dogs?
Hands. Your paw. Your paw. Paw. Give paw. Give paw.
Pa.
Paw. Oh, he tried.
He
Tried
did
really
it.
hard. You goof. You goofball. You goofball. Yeah, be baby. Be baby Minion.
That iced tea
Rock
sounds
my
good.
baby in the treetop. When his head bumps, the iced tea he'll mad.
Baby Mince.
Go mad? Minion doesn't need to be like the other dogs. That's right. You don't have to be like the other dogs.
What are the plans for future guard dogs?
Get another one, a female, next year. That is the current plan. If they all pass their health testings 2 years from now, or 2 years from then, because I need the female to be 2 years old.
from then, yeah.
And probably breed, sell the rest of the puppies, and keep one. And
Keep
have
our
three.
own line going.
Have 3 livestock guardian dogs and maybe acquire one with different genetics. Hey, Mr. Kicky. Mr. Kicky.
Mince.
Don't get your foot stuck in
No,
my...
we don't have a shepherd. We've got another Boz shepherd. We don't have a German shepherd. That's
Yeah,
always
but-
what I think of when they say shepherd. Yes, another Boz.
Definitely. I'm going to
Same
stick
thing.
with the Boz Shepherds, like, for livestock guardian dogs probably forever.
They want to see you pick up baby Aslan. You can do baby Minz. We want to see baby Aslan.
I can't do baby Aslan. I
As
used
soon as
to.
the sun goes down, Minz is sleeping.
He does. He gets sleepy.
He's gonna get chatty now.
He got things to say. I got him. I got him. I got him. He's
Az
gonna
is
get
out here. He's
feisty.
laying out here. We gotta. I will talk about this time. 420 friendly. So Nate does not partake. He's not judgmental by any means.
And Jen follows all applicable federal and state laws.
Absolutely.
I could barely say applicable.
I am pro 420. Applicable.
Applicable. Applicable.
Oh, you got a super chats. You got super chats. Let's see
Got
here.
super
This one
chats.
says, any wild animals out there? When was the last time you saw one? We saw a deer earlier.
Yeah, like what do you mean by wild animal?
I think
'Cause,
they're
like,
talking predators. And we don't see the predators.
hawks.
Well, we see the hawks and we hear the coyotes.
We hear the coyotes.
But aside
I
from
haven't
that,
seen.
bear have only been seen on trail cam by neighbors.
Same with bobcats, except for one time I saw one like a couple years ago,
Did you?
maybe 3 years ago.
Okay. Anywhere in the contiguous United States except in Hidalgo, Starr, and Zapata counties in Texas.
Say what now?
The Muscovies. Anywhere in the contiguous United States except in Hidalgo, Starr, and Zapata counties in Texas. So we will have to look that up. But we are a farm, so I don't think they could mess with us really anyway.
I wouldn't think so, but yeah.
Angie with a super chat. No comment and it allows us to like. That's so weird. I don't know why the other one wouldn't allow us likes, guys. I don't know.
Well, maybe she types a space as a comment.
There's little black bears out here, but we haven't seen any like ourselves.
Little black bears. Black bears are big.
Black bears are not big.
Have you seen Minion? Black bears are big.
Have you seen a grizzly?
No.
Black bears are not big.
There was a 700-pound male black bear that came through here a couple years ago.
Okay. Have you seen a grizzly?
No.
Black bears aren't big.
Fine. Minion take out a grizzly.
Gun guy, take your comment out of here.
Minion take
Move
out
along.
a grizzly. Oh, gun guy got told. Minion take out a grizzly. Right? Why gurgling so much?
Nate doesn't do videos on his devices. It's kind of a controversial topic.
It is. Like,
You
I
could do
understand.
something on YouTube, but
I understand YouTube allows it, but if I'm going to make a video, I'm going to make it for TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube, and it's going to be compatible with all of their guidelines, and that pretty much makes me mount the Picatinny rails to chainsaws, and then optics to that.
right. Nate doesn't have to get curious. Nate knows he doesn't like it.
Yeah.
Somebody had a good question in here though.
What was
Where
their
did that
question?
go? I don't know. I'm looking. Oh, can you go on vacation as a homesteader?
It's very, very difficult. It's technically possible if you find somebody to watch your place, but the more animals you get, the more bizarre systems you have, like solar, rainwater collection, all this stuff that requires particular maintenance, and a 170-pound livestock guardian dog that's off leash. Like, it takes a very special somebody to be able to babysit a place like that. And if you're capable of babysitting a place like that, you probably have your own place, which means who's babysitting that place while you're babysitting somebody else's place? You know, like, not impossible, but extraordinarily difficult.
Bonnie B says, "Hi guys, I hope you have a great night. I'm buying some property and putting a house up on it in the mountains in Utah. I'm so excited. And Nate, I've really learned a lot from you. Thank you."
That's cool. That's awesome.
Black bear got up to 800 pounds and say all you want. I've walked up on one in the wild and I promise you'll think differently if you do the same. Oh, I've seen them in the wild and I do not doubt that they're large, but I grew up in Montana and there's grizzlies and a black bear ain't shit when you've been around or seen grizzlies. Ever. Black bear aren't known to be aggressive. Grizzlies will
Unless
maul
you
the
some-
shit out of you if you look like a berry.
Luckily for me, I don't look like a berry. I'm long and slender.
Says who?
It's just me, who looks long and
You
slender.
never seen long, slender berries?
No, those are called hot peppers, and bears stay away from them.
Oh no.
Oh yeah.
No.
Oh yeah.
Oh no.
Oh yeah.
No.
Absolutely.
They're gonna look like they're gonna be like, look at that chicken. That's a big chicken, extra protein.
Good boy. Good howling. No, that was so good. Oh, that was so good.
Yeah, Cloak and Katana are underneath the refrigerator being stalked by Dagger.
You know, there's probably a bunch of normal people that don't randomly like start howling in the middle of their life, so they're probably watching this, being like, "What the hell's wrong with these people that were reading comments and talking, and all of a sudden everybody started howling." Sorry, people.
When
we're
are you
weird.
getting baby cows? It'll be a couple of years before baby cows come. At least a year. At least a year. Minz has been ready to go to bed. Yeah, totally.
Mittens.
Black bears broke into your cabin once. We have a friend who lives in Kentucky, and their neighborhood it gets ransacked by this black bear. And I always feel so bad.
They're like giant raccoons. Like, they're destructive.
Right. Super chat. So did Minion come before Jen or after? Minion was before me.
Minion has been with me for 10 years. Plus.
Yeah. Dagger! Off!
You better
I just
find
said the
yourself-
cats don't get on the counter, and then...
If he finds himself a mouse real quick, I'm all about it. But beyond that, like...
What's up there? Get it? Nothing?
Up. Jen just dragged Dagger off the countertop.
I didn't have any other way to grab him. Alright. Jason W. sent a super chat, $10 super chat. He says, to follow your videos about classes, I would say upward of $500 for a complete video series related to the necessities of homesteading, water collection, electricity generation, etc. Electricity generation, etc.
That would make it worth it. If I
Yep.
put out a video series that costs $500, like, I would feel obligated to literally make some crazy how-to videos so you could follow every step and do it and understand why. It would take me hundreds of hours to come out with what I would like. But yeah,
Anyone who
I could
can't
do
accept
that.
the howling doesn't probably belong here anyway. That's probably right.
That's probably true.
Probably right.
Are you very loud, Mr. Minion? Are you very loud?
Okay, so let's be a little have a little common sense with the whole bear comments here. Like, honestly and obviously, nobody wants to walk up on a black bear with her frickin' cubs. Nobody. I'm not
That's pretty
saying I would
scary.
walk up to a bear. I'm not saying I'm one to see a black bear out here and be like, oh, look, it's so tiny and cute. I'm just saying a black bear ain't crap when you know about grizzlies. Like,
So, like, if you're gonna walk up to a bear with cubs, I would rather it be a black bear with
By
cubs
far.
than a grizzly with cubs.
black bears have been known to bring their cubs to humans.
Randomly walking up to a black bear randomly walking up to a grizzly bear versus a black bear with cubs, I could understand the conversation. But, like, apples to apples, like,
We're not talking about would
Grizzlies
you
will
rather
munch
walk
you.
up to one or the other.
and yeah, actually, no matter what bear I see, like, I'm just not walking up to it because I don't want to get munched.
No.
And if I see a cute little baby Black
This
bear?
all started because I
Absolutely
said we have
not.
little black bears out here. That's where this started because I said little black bears out here. I lived in Montana. We didn't have little grizzly bears.
Right.
We might see a little black bear if we were lucky.
I kind of want to see a black bear.
You haven't seen one?
Never in person, not one
Oh, I had them
time.
cross the road in front of me in Montana and in Wisconsin. Both.
I've literally lived in the wilderness for freaking 4+ years, and I don't get to see a black bear.
Well, I keep
Bogus.
telling you, let's put up more cameras, and it's always a big deal. It's too much to do it. We have to go look at the pictures, and we got to find a place to put the camera, and we got to man it.
And then we gotta buy
It's
the
too much work.
cameras.
It's just
It
too much
is.
work. Can you read that super chat? Because I'm blind.
And
Or did I already read that one?
Frankie, I'm literally just subscribed, and what you... Whoa. I mean, I've drank
Maybe
too
you
much
can't
Long
read
Island
it.
iced tea. All right, hold on. Let me wait for the words
Give
to
him
settle
a minute,
down.
guys. He's halfway through his drink.
Shush. Could at least pretend I had 2 before I had problems.
I don't lie. We discussed this when we first met. That I'm not lying. Not lying for you, not lying for anybody.
Fine, I've had
Just
half a
don't
drink
lie.
and I'm a wimp. All right. I'm literally just subscribed, and what do you know? You're on live. I want to order coffee. Hope all is well. I'm a huge fan of all, especially men's. Thanks for sharing your life with us. Well, thank you. Appreciate it, Frankie. Wow, 49 likes on that super chat. That's awesome. That is cool. Yes, you can definitely order coffee. The most popular blend would be the Minion Sweet Blend, but I think they're all really good. If I didn't think they were good, they wouldn't be on the website. Man, the Minion's Bad to the Bone is not ordered that often and is definitely one that should be ordered more often because it's really good.
The Good As coffee is super good too.
It is. It really is.
It's really good. Hi, Dagger.
Sassy Bins. Yeah,
Did you get scratched on your
Minion
nose?
is being very sassy tonight.
Did you get scratched on your nose?
Very sassy tonight. Very
Does Dagger
sassy.
have a scratch on his nose?
Yeah. He's had a scratch on his nose. What from? I don't know.
It's just been there a while. It's almost like a little
Couple
scar.
days.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Maybe the first chipmunk didn't. Maybe the first chipmunk won.
Maybe it did. Alright, let's see. Do you have any advice of
Look at these
dealing with
cats.
daily stresses? How are you guys up there? How are any of you up there? Okay, fine. It's
They're
okay.
following
It's okay.
Dagger. He's teaching them. See, this is why you use animals
Dagger.
to train animals.
I've actually been totally fine with him being up on the fridge. I just didn't like
He's
the
fine.
countertops.
Yeah, I'm okay with him up there. I just thought it was funny that Katana climbed up there. I don't know where Cloak went.
They
Oh,
are
she's under the
following
fridge
him. That is so cool because
They are following him big time.
Dagger is like, he's still a cat, but like he's so well trained, and like I love that they're like all buddies like that. It's so cool.
Yeah, she wants to be up there with them. Cloak's right there. Cloak, did you lose your friends? Come here, baby.
Any
Did you
advice
lose
for
your
dealing with
friends?
daily
Come here.
stresses, you asked? I mean, honestly, like dealing with daily stresses for me, like some days are just days that you wake up, you're halfway through the day, and you wish that you had never woken up, or it would have been, you just decide it would have been better if you hadn't woken up. You can still fight your way through instead of bitching and whining, like just.
No, you can't. You can bitch and whine about
You
it.
can bitch and whine all you want.
Yeah, but you still have to get through the day.
You fight through the day and you make the last half of the day.
You said you can
kick
do it
the
without
first
bitching
half.
and whining. No,
You
no, you
can.
can't.
Yes, you can. I
No, you
certainly
still get
can.
to bitch and whine.
I
I
absolutely
listen.
can.
Okay.
I can. Doesn't mean I always do, but I can. I can. I can.
Not me.
Not everybody can. Jen usually doesn't know if I've had like a severe back pain day unless like it's a day later after I've told her.
Some days I can totally tell and I just say nothing to you. Like I knew something was up yesterday. I totally knew you were not
Well, I
feeling
mean,
good
not like
yesterday. I just
leaving
Instead,
the
what
bed
did
is
I
probably
do?
good evidence.
what do I do? Is just leave you there and
You
go
did.
do my own thing and let you be to yourself.
You did. Yep.
Because I knew you weren't feeling good. Instead of being, oh, do you not feel good? Do you want this? Do you want that? Do you want this? Do you want that? No, I want you out of my face so I can feel better.
I've never treated
I knew
you
if
like that.
I knew if you needed something that I knew if you needed something, you would let me know.
No, if I needed something, you'd have found me passed out halfway to whatever it was.
Exactly. Yeah. I'm not playing those games. If you don't feel good, I'm going to give you shit to make you feel better. So if I don't know about it, then I can't make you take stuff.
That is true.
Look.
Orange cat, whichever one you are, you cannot be on a 45-degree sloped metal roof.
Why are
You
you
will fall
sleeping
off.
with the tuna fish? She's laying in a box.
Look at her falling off the freaking roof.
He's laying in a box of tuna fish. Oh, she's still working her way up there, though.
I'm surprised she can stay up there. That's crazy.
Oh, she's not.
Oh, she left.
Oh, she's hanging.
I was going to say, I am
Here she
shocked
comes.
you
She's
can
back.
stay on a
She's right
sloped
here.
metal roof like that.
she was working on her. You should have seen her eyes. They were huge. She was like,
Oh, I
what's going on
bet.
here?
It sounded pretty
Where'd
crazy.
Cloak go? Here, go.
These cats, I'm telling you guys, these orange cats are something else.
That was funny.
Get pets. I love Jen so much. This is Nicole. How long have you and Jen been together? Jen would know the answer to that.
A year and a half.
Is that all?
Well, we've known each other for 2 years now, but we've only been together for a year and a half. Like,
Somehow it just feels
committed
like I've
for a
known
year
you
and a half of
longer.
it. That doesn't say a whole lot for me.
What? What?
Hmm?
I'm just drinking out of a pink straw with a blue glowy mug.
Would you rather have an orange one?
I would rather have an orange
Well,
one.
there you go. Here's an even better idea.
I can barely handle one straw. I'm drinking out of two.
Here, let me hold them for you. One nostril, right nostril, left nostril.
No.
Left
Absolutely
nostril,
not.
right nostril.
I'm taking
we
at
can
least a
cross 'em.
15-minute break
We can
between
cross
sips
'em.
from now on because
Oh, look. That here, this could be confusing for you. Look.
the fact that cup exists right now is confusing for me.
How am I gonna get him back down to the living quarters, guys?
She's not. She's going to leave me here on the mud floor. No. That's
At
not-
least it's partially dried. Somebody started a fire in the kitchen yesterday.
I did. It was on purpose, by the way.
It was. He purposefully started.
I disposed of cardboard boxes and I dried out the floor.
And then
I
it
swept
rained
the
and got
floor.
wet again. I walked out here and was like, what the hell is
Yeah,
up
that
with
was
the floor?
bogus. That is bogus.
I don't remember it getting this wet last year.
So it does sometimes. Like, there's almost like springs under here when it rains and saturates super heavy back there. It just like wells up for no
Oh.
good reason, even though I have a trench dug a whole way across the front to divert the surface
Sure.
water. It's literally soaks in the ground and then shoots up here. It's bogus.
Okay, I don't believe that person's name is really Sarah, and I don't believe it's a female, because when does a female come into a chat and say, I farted?
I don't know.
It's usually the 12-year-old boys,
It usually is.
not the 25-year-old Sarahs.
But this is 2024. Females have joined the guys in some ways. And their boldness.
And how have you learned this?
Random TikTok videos made by 12-year-olds.
12-year-olds. You answered that.
I don't know.
Oh my goodness.
I don't know.
Seriously.
Will you get off of the slippery metal roof that you keep sliding off of and falling off of? Thank you.
Would I rather encounter a random man or a bear in the woods? It wouldn't matter to me.
Oh.
If it was a grizzly, I'd rather meet a random man in the woods by far. Yeah, no, I don't know.
I'll say the
I'm
thing-
not really afraid of random men though. Like I'm 48 years old. I'm a Gen Xer. I grew up a tough girl. Like I don't have a lot of fears about me. I've been put in some really strange and weird situations throughout my life, and yeah, like I'm really not afraid of a whole lot.
Like, random man
I'd
versus...
take Nate down like boom if he messed with me. Like
would not.
seriously.
You would not.
I would too.
You would not.
I would.
I mess with you all the time. You don't mind.
No, if you're like seriously messed with me.
Well, I wouldn't do that.
I have no doubt. Like, yeah, I'm just not afraid to protect myself.
I think the whole like random man versus bear, like, it's just like a.
How do you keep getting both of my hands with your one hand? That's not fair. Well, Nate.
Yeah, that's pretty.
How come you
bogus.
can pin me down? That's not fair. Well, Nate.
Oh.
What did I tell you? Because if I was ever stuck in a predicament or a situation that I felt I couldn't get away from, I would be screwed. So therefore, I will not let myself be stuck in a situation where I can't get away. And I get away from you, don't I?
Yep. But, like, I don't, like, fully, like, exhaust all options
and
to
I don't
stop
need you. And I don't need you in the crotch either, do I, to get away?
That's true.
Exactly.
That's true.
So, I mean, we're both playing fair, but...
Yep.
But I don't mess around.
Nope. I think the whole bear versus man situation is bogus. Like
It's
is
just
is
be-
it
it's because
is
of
it
all-
a bear and the cubs? Is it a random man? Is it like some evil man? Like, it's just too generic. Nobody like.
So, I think a lot of it is like you just cannot. These days, you just cannot trust people you don't know, and
You can't.
running across some random guy somewhere when you're by yourself and having no idea what their thoughts, like
Yeah.
nothing.
Like you meet some
is
guy in
going
a dark
on.
alley. Like, would you rather it be a bear or a guy? Like, it's totally a legitimate choice to choose the bear. Like, if
Absolutely, it is.
If I'm in an alley and I'd rather a bear, and asked whether I'd prefer a bear or a man, like, bears are predictable, men are not, period.
True.
So, like...
But me,
I
like, I'm
understand
thinking about me
choosing-
and how I would react in each situation, and I think I would be better off. I would have a hard time hurting a bear.
Well, I would, too. Bears are freaking strong and nasty and, like...
Well, it's an animal and it's there to defend itself, right?
But
that
see-
man is not coming at you to defend itself.
No. But, like, a bear is totally predictable, and if you understand animals, most of the time... Okay,
I can't wait to
if
get
it's
you
a
up.
if it's a grizzly bear with cubs, I'd rather probably whatever random man exists.
Animals
But,
are
like,
not predictable, Nate.
Absolutely they are.
No.
Absolutely they are.
Okay.
Sometimes they will predictably kill you no matter what, but it's still predictable. You can see it coming. I don't even know what the chat's about at this point. Seriously, they're predictable. Sometimes you can predict they will kill you with 100% accuracy.
You guys handle that one for me, would you?
Oh my gosh. Jenna's laughing her head off. Bears are predictable? Absolutely they're predictable. Wild animals are wild.
You can predict that they're going to eat berries. You can predict they're going to protect their cubs. You can predict they're going to just tear your face off.
Yep. 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 Yep.
You can predict Minion's going to just lay there and sleep.
I've predicted almost every animal I've encountered perfectly so far.
You can predict it when he came running through the house this morning and went straight to the cat food.
Well, first of all, I was asleep.
That was unpredictable.
Second of all, yeah,
He would,
absolutely.
He's not supposed to do it. So it was completely 100% unpredictable that Minion was going to eat the cat food when he came in the house.
No, I totally would have expected that.
Oh.
Me being asleep, Minion taking the opportunity, being amped, not banging outside to pee yet. Absolutely, he's been running and munch cat food like a moron.
He had been out to pee yet. He was out with me.
He was.
Yes.
He's still Minion, right?
He does go out in the morning with me.
You go out with Jen in the morning. I mean, I do sometimes mispredict animals, like, that's the reason I've got bitten by a cat 3 times today and all scratched up. But, like, I was not shocked about any of it.
This cat.
Oh man, I haven't read the chat in forever, but it's probably a mess.
That's because we're...
Jen over there laughing her butt off. Absolutely she is. Bears are the definition of unpredictable, you boob.
Thank you!
Oh my gosh.
Read the Yellowstone National Park pamphlet, Nate. It will tell you. Bears are unpredictable.
Meanwhile, this orange cat has just knocked 3 mouse traps off of the table instantly.
If animals were, if they were predictable, they would be able to say, hey, at 2:30, go over to this bush, and the grizzlies will be over there eating blackberries.
Animals are totally predictable.
Whatever.
They're totally predictable.
You're predictable. Finish that drink.
They're totally predictable.
I'd have made you a half a drink if I could have predicted this outcome. What's Dagger gonna do? What's he gonna do next, Nate? What's he gonna do? What's he gonna do next?
He's gonna sit there and chill, unless the cat attacks him. Which it might, because it's a freaking kitten. Or it might just jump off onto the radio.
They are learning to climb. Look at them.
Oh, I know. They're all
Cloak
up
is
high
loving
and
it up
everything.
high. She's like, I can see
They're
everything down
hysterical.
there.
No grizzlies in West Virginia. That's right.
I call you a goob.
And that's one way I can predict grizzly bears. First of all, I lived in West Virginia to keep grizzly bears away. Predicted accurately. 100% no grizzlies
You can
on my
predict that
property.
there's no grizzlies coming this way?
That's right. 10 million years from now, Jen's going to crawl out of her grave and grizzlies have migrated over here, breeded with Tyrannosaurus rexes, and become like 3-story tall, short-armed bears.
Tyrannosaurus Rex?
That's right.
You said Tyrannosaurus?
I don't know what I
It's
said.
Tyrannosaurus. Tyrannosaurus. Tyrannosaurus Rex, guys.
Listen, it's some sort
I've
of
never
rex
seen an
with
Annosaurus
short
Rex to try it.
Jen, water down Nate's drinks. Yeah, she needs to. Big time.
Jen made Nate's drink.
She did.
So for all the people who think that Nate sits out here and gets drunk all the time, now you can tell that ain't the case.
I have drank more than half a drink. I deserve to be drunk.
Drunk did?
Whatever the word is, I deserve to be it.
I'm gonna have to put him in the wagon to get him down there, you guys.
I'm
fact,
not going in a wagon.
No, I'm gonna video you walking down to the to the
No.
living quarters like we did Michelle. And she was
No,
like,
you're not.
she didn't even walk straight.
Yes, she was a mess.
She was funny.
She was.
But the grass was this high then. Like to be fair, like she was walking through a field to get there.
She was. Well, I didn't know robot lawnmowers existed.
Except for the
at
door
time.
was there and she was walking there. And
Yeah.
then there, and then there, and then there.
She
We're
was
like,
back
which
and
way
forth
are
a
you
little bit.
going?
She was back and forth a
Oh
little
my
bit.
gosh. We've had some fun out here.
Please tell Minion I love him very much. Minion, the people loves you.
Sorry if we're not hitting all the chat, guys. This is what happens
Yeah.
when we get talking and
Look, it was like
Moving.
freaking 86 degrees. It was hot today. I moved trailer loads of metal and posts, and it's been a long day. We're just chilling. Missing chats, arguing about bears, and randomly howling about a half hour ago for no good reason.
because I heard Az start, so I thought maybe if I howled that Minion would, and then you started, and then Minion got in the groove.
Nate is efficient in everything he does, including alcohol. That is facts. That's right. I'm not gonna waste a lot of money on alcohol to like get drunk. I better get drunk in half a glass of alcohol. Yep.
What?
It made sense in my head.
Can
That's
you
why I didn't
repeat
go
it?
with it. No,
You don't know what you said?
I don't, but it made sense when I said it. Never mind. It made sense when I said it, and that's all you need to know.
Oh, somebody said I need to come back and hang out. Yes, you do, Nicole. Yes, you do.
Nate, just trying to start trouble, aren't you? No, it just kind of happens when I start trouble.
Ouch. He doesn't have to start trouble. He is trouble.
I'm not.
Oh. Well, I predicted that you were.
Alright then. I understood you, Nate. Alright. Nate is buzzed. Yeah, absolutely. I drank half a drink. That's not normal in an hour and a half.
Now you know when I took him to his when I took him for his birthday and bought him a drink at dinner, I had to drive the TRX home. Now you know why.
Nope. I'm seriously a lightweight. Yeah. Are there more than 2 fish in the pond? I don't know. I didn't dive in and count, but we did both see 1 fish at it. All right, fine. Never mind. Jen is now answering the chat because I apparently mixed
No, you're
my talk
fine.
up.
You're
I
fine.
talked my mix up. Oh no.
We only saw 2 fish at the exact same time.
That's correct.
There was a fish at the other end of the pond at one point, but we don't know if that fish swam up and it was one of the 2 we counted. But we did see 2 for sure at the exact same time.
I remember my first beer, Nate. Does Jen like the TRX?
Yes.
She does. That's why she made sure I had 1.5 drinks so that she could drive it home the one day. Oh man.
I have a garden going, and we have a permaculture garden that's got berry bushes and a bunch of other things in it.
Horticulture.
Horticulture. What did you call it? Horma?
I don't remember. I played the 5th.
So I called it a horticulture garden, and Nate calls it a permaculture garden. And then we were like wondering why we both had different names for it. So we looked it up, and really both of them are right.
Whoa. Whoa.
Oh, there went your chat.
The chat fell on the floor, guys.
Dropped your chat. But yeah, I've got things going on out here. I don't have any videos on YouTube yet because Nate doesn't do the garden videos. But
I don't. What happened to the orange kitties? Katana, cloak. Kitties. Oh, I see them both. Oh my gosh, they're funny. It's over here dropping us. Where's my credit card? Do you hunt your property? Yes, I do. Not often. But I like venison. They're behind you. They're not behind me. They're over there. I mean, Dagger's
that's
up
Dagger.
there. But those two
Those
are right
two, yeah, they
by
love
the
that
dish
spot.
rack for whatever reason.
Aslan! What you reaching for?
There.
Come!
Just dry. Do you really have to worry about
He's always
wildfires
ready.
with foliage around, or is this something you don't really... Oh, wildfires, kinda, like accidental fires more so. Like, it can get dry enough to be like a serious fire issue, but it's not quite like out west where it gets really, really dry.
Good boy. Oh, that's a good boy.
I remember my dad bought me my first Long Island iced tea, 7 on my 21st birthday. Don't remember going home. That's crazy.
Come here.
I couldn't even begin to drink
here,
7
buddy.
of them. I can barely finish
Sit.
1.
Sit. Sit.
Okay, since when did we get
Aslan?
a horse?
Sit.
Hey, when did we get a horse?
In November.
Oh. Hi, horse.
Hi, buddy.
Hey, get your
Hey,
mouth
kind
off
of
the
look over here.
YouTube chat.
Hey, look over here. Az, look. Look over here at the people. Look. Aslan, look. Up here.
Go places, do
Hey.
things. Go places, do things.
He's going to lay down and you won't be able to see him anyway.
Somebody said go places, do
Oh,
things. Hey,
it goes
whoa.
to minions kisses.
Whoa.
Oh, I want to play with mins.
Whoa.
Oh!
Can you not? I did not buy a sprinkler. I bought
Oh
a dog.
my gosh.
Dude slings tidal waves with every head shake.
He does. Oh my
Unbelievable.
gosh. He was cobbing on Katana earlier and he left this huge slobber mark. I had to take a glove and wipe her off. It was funny. He laid down.
The mess.
He laid down. You can't see him. You finally caught alive. Awesome.
Hey,
Give that
why
big
is
boy
all the
kisses
dogs
for
on
you.
me?
Az,
Why is all the dogs on
Come.
me?
come.
That's too many dogs.
Put your head up here.
That's
Aw.
too many dogs. Dog loves to slime me like that. Yeah, no doubt.
He's a good boy. Oh, yes, he's a good boy. Oh, yes.
I literally have my pocket dripping with slime and my knee is covered in slime and I cannot
It
wait
is.
to give Jen a hug later.
Oh. You're taking your clothes off out here.
As long
That
as I
shit
get to
ain't coming in the house.
as long as I get to give you a hug, I
I
don't
did
care where the
laundry
clothes
today.
are.
I don't know what you're gonna do with those.
I'll burn 'em.
That's all right. Double jeopardy, baby.
Hey, with the slime.
You,
Hey, whoa.
Here, you can have some of mine too.
No, I don't want your slime. Okay, I actually
Okay.
want your slime.
All right, Az.
As. He removed some of the slime by putting more slime on me. That was great.
Oh,
Ouch!
he's nodding your. He's caught
I
in your
need
knee.
that knee for walking for the next 20
Nate's
years.
knee.
You may not
Only
munch
20
it.
though. Only 20 though, Az. He only needs it for
After
20,
20 years, I don't care if I walk or not. I'll be
By 59, you don't need to walk
59
at
years
60.
old. I may as well be dead. I'll be old. I can barely walk at,
So
at
so I
39.
okay. So 11 years from now, I should just croak, and we should. Yep.
No, you're different.
Nope. Nope. Nope.
Oh,
Nope.
only I should have your
Nope. 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 You just gave me 11 years.
shit. No, you gotta have more than 11 years. Only I only need 20 years. Quit laughing at
Oh
me.
my goodness.
Oh my gosh, Minion is slimed by Az. And
They
then
want to know if they
sliming
get a
me.
hangover stream tomorrow.
No,
And there's your answer.
no. I am muddy from the dog slobber somehow.
Because he chews on wood and drinks out of the pond. You can give this dog fresh water all day long. He will walk right past it and go to that pond.
You will?
Or a bucket that's been holding rainwater for 6 months or anything.
Right.
Ooh, whoa! Look at that super chat
Goes
dancing across
chilling
the
with the
screen.
big super chat.
Dancing across the screen.
Look at
And there's
that
no
dancing.
like option.
You can't like that one. That's crazy. Thanks. That was really cool.
That is
Coach
way
Chilla.
sweet.
That is like, wow, $50 super
Very
chat.
cool.
Just enjoy each other. Time is an
He
illusion.
does like the
That
aged
sounds
water.
good. Yeah,
It's so weird.
time is an illusion. As you are taking up the entire kitchen with your body. Settle down with the growing. That's too big.
Says the tall, slender man.
First of all, he outweighs me.
He outweighs me too.
Well, I had a point, and I'm sure it was epic when I said it. I just don't remember what it was at the moment.
Probably was epic, Nate. It probably was epic.
It probably
It was
was.
coming from you. It had to have been.
That's right. Yep,
An epic statement from the non-cool guy.
that's right.
Yeah. He
Yep.
tried to tell me today he's not cool.
That's right.
He doesn't think he's cool unless he has his sunglasses on.
That's right. Nice.
I'm cool.
Now I'm cool. Can't see shit, but I'm cool. Alright, fine. I give up my coolness so I can read the chat.
I'm
Fine.
48. Nate is 39.
Hello. Hello. Nose
I'm not
cooler.
lit. I am not lit.
I'm not lit either.
What are you?
Drunk.
Oh. I think that's the new lit. I think lit is the new drunk.
Could be. Minion, however, is cool because he has the sunglasses. Although I have to keep pushing his head up a little
Oh
bit
my
so they don't
gosh.
fall off.
Oh my gosh.
That's a good man. That's good. Yeah, he's being very cool. He's being very cool. He's a super cool minion.
Yeah, definitely. Men's is always cool.
He's very cool.
Can you sit?
Guy keeps head up though.
Sit.
I put my sunglasses on Az, but I think I
He
break in
sits
half.
down
'cause
and his
is
head
way
gets
too
higher
big.
up.
Right? It's a good thing
This
he's
is the
sitting by you.
gassiest dog ever. I never smell it, but I hear him all the time. His his belly's constantly gassing him. It's funny. Oh,
Those-
that's so cool.
Those glasses are literally too small for him.
They are.
That's crazy.
They won't even go to his ears.
I know.
That was way cool. You guys got to see Az with sunglasses for the first time.
Yep.
That was way cool.
Hey, well, with the slime.
It's slobber.
Slime. Ah, he's a good boy. Oh, he's a good boy.
His tail's gonna knock the phone over.
Hey,
Look at it.
quit with the tail.
Bad to the bone. That's right.
Hey, get over here. Good boy.
I can't take people, but Az is a Turkish Buzz Shepherd
Hey,
for whoever asked.
Sit.
Yes, and he'll be a year
Sit.
old on the 26th. It's
Did
like
I
the
say
26th
smack me
or
in the face
27th.
with your
One
gigantic
of those two
nose,
days.
or did I say sit?
So Nate and I need to go
Sit.
to
Good boy.
town and hit the meat market
Good
and pick
boy.
out a few steaks. Some people have donated steaks for the dogs.
Sit.
We'll have a steak birthday for Az.
Yes. Yes, we need to do the steak birthday for Az.
Mm-hmm.
How much does Winion weigh? 18 pounds. How much does Az weigh? Like 170. It's like 10 times bigger. It's like 9 times bigger.
At least he's like Minion is his head.
Yeah.
That's why when they play and Minion is the one like being so rough, it's just blows my mind. Birthday party for Az next live. I don't think it's the next live. Let's see here. Let's check the date.
Minion, where'd you go?
Today's the 19th. Okay. So yes, you're right. Next live. It will be next week.
Man,
Would be we could do Az's birthday party next Sunday on live.
We could do that.
Everybody get your party blowers and your hats.
We could do that.
Party blowers and hats next Sunday. Birthday bash live for Az. Absolutely. Yep. Get your party things. Grab a steak. Maybe we can all have steak together. Who knows? Absolutely. What has a birthday party? Absolutely. I like that. I like that. No, he's a Boz Shepherd. Yeah, Dagger's sitting up there. There's actually a box up there that has a bunch of cans of tuna fish in it. And he's laying in the tuna fish. It's hysterical. Come finish your drink. Maybe you'll pass out.
And when I do finish a drink, I probably will pass out.
All right, we'll make it to the bed first. I'll tuck you in.
That's good.
I cleaned the bed today. There's clean sheets. You would sleep nice in the nice, clean, fresh sheets.
I bet I will.
I love nice.
Lice cleaned.
I love nice, clean, fresh sheets. Especially if you can get all the wrinkles out of them. Except for we didn't get all the wrinkles out of them.
We did fine.
You heard me after the bed was made say, I hate when there's wrinkles still in it.
That's why I had to do the special.
I wasn't complaining about you when I said that. You took it as a complaint, didn't you?
I did.
You thought I was bitching at you.
Because I had the one like.
I
sheet
put 3 of the
stretchy
corners on. Are you kidding me?
thing. Well, I'm the one that had the twisted corner.
All I said was that one looks twisted, but the the wrinkles under the sheet didn't have anything to do with that.
Well, I don't know. Does it look like I know how to make a
You
bed?
got all butthurt over nothing. Look, you're getting super chat. Oh, what's it say?
Coach Chillin says, "Rage quit."
Rage
quit.
quit.
Hey, stop sliming me. I love you, but stop
Hey,
with
is
the
that like when
slime.
I'm like annoyed about something and I'm like, that's it, I quit.
Yeah,
That's rage quit?
that is.
Hey, I know all about that.
That's how come I ended up putting the sheet thingy on.
I did not say I quit. That's not what I said. I said I can't get this one on here. And then you got up and did that. And then as I was putting the top sheet on, I said,
You said it's all twisted. That's why there's wrinkles
no,
in
I
the sheet.
didn't. That's not what I said at all.
Guys, I messed up the sheet and I'm gonna hear about
You
it
said,
for 2 weeks.
you said, it's probably twisted under there. And I said, that's fine. It's full of wrinkles anyway. And you took it as me saying, you got the bed all wrinkly, Nate.
I did. Yep.
Men might be more alike than I imagined.
Well, yeah, we're men. How else are we supposed to be?
Different? Be your own man, Nate.
I am my own man.
Don't be a man's man.
I don't watch football. I build homesteads.
I watch football.
All right then.
It doesn't make me a man's man.
No, I build homesteads. Doesn't make me anything but. Oh, come on.
No, you put wrinkles in the bed.
I'll buy you a new bed.
You thought
Do
you
it
were-
anyway.
You thought you were in trouble for wrinkles in the bed, so now you're in trouble for wrinkles in the bed.
Dang women.
Oh my god.
I'm
That
in
is
trouble
so
for
funny.
wrinkles in the bed. I said I was in trouble for wrinkles in the bed, so now I'm actually in trouble for wrinkles in the bed, even though apparently it wasn't my fault that there were wrinkles in the bed.
All it was a comment. Oh my god, that's funny.
Hysterical. I almost passed out laughing.
No, you didn't. You almost passed out from that.
That's true.
You've really slowed down on it.
I have.
If you double drink,
That's because there's 16 straws. I stopped once the 2 straws turned into 16. I figured my vision was messed up.
there's only 2. What are you talking about?
I see 16. Or at least I would if I could still count to 16. Hey, that's my power cord. Oh my gosh. Katana is literally smaller than Aslan's tail.
More minion content. There's tons of minion content.
I do one
You
dedicated
can stop
minion in a
spamming
day.
it though. You don't need to fill the chat full of your comment. All right, mods, do your job.
Nate is done. Nate is done. He almost had an entire drink and he's done. It's crazy.
The frogs are crazy. They're so loud out
He's also
here.
referring to himself in the third person. That should be concerning for people that are concerned about such things.
Right?
Jen's not concerned about such things.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Cloak is being so cute behind you.
Oh,
Where is
he's
Cloak?
hydrating. They said don't forget to hydrate.
Every
It's
time
been a while since you sick,
every
they
time
said.
I hydrate, there's another straw. I better quit.
How do
while
we
I'm
get internet?
behind.
How do we get internet?
Through interneting.
I haven't entered any nets.
We're currently through Starlink, but there's also a home-built hotspot in this outdoor kitchen, which is theoretically fueling TikTok.
That's a big word for a drunk guy.
It is. It's a big drunk.
Do you know what word I'm talking about?
It's a big drunk for a word guy too.
Do you know what word I was talking about?
No,
Theoretically.
that was pretty good actually.
That's a pretty good word.
It was.
Yeah, proud of you.
Thanks. I'll make sure to let
You
it go
meant
to
with
my head.
water. Oh, you need to hydrate.
I'm letting it go to my head.
Hey, listen to me.
I was listening to you.
No, that's what you said to me. You said, hey.
I forgot to listen to you. But then I was listening to you, but then I forgot what it was I was listening to. Stop.
Your eyes are a little glassed over.
No. That's called moisture from blinking. It's fine.
Are you crying?
Do that again, I definitely won't be crying.
Nate goaded. Yeah, Nate loaded.
Have you ever thought about making your own beer? I have made my own beer, actually. Yay, Drunk Nate.
So-
Cheers from Canada.
There's only one other time I've seen him on live that he was tipsier than this. He was out here by himself. It was before I ever met him. And he was out here drinking mead.
Oh
by himself one day, and all of a sudden he decided to go live.
I did. Probably
And-
because I was drinking mead.
Yep. I was bothered. Yeah, that live bothered me. I didn't like the whole vibe of that was just like not right. Something was like way off that day.
Oh, yeah,
I'll never forget that.
I was happy. Took a lot of mead to get me there that day.
I was gonna say no, you weren't. Yeah, that live was. Yeah, the vibe was way weird that day. And everybody on TikTok was just egging him, drink more, drink more, drink more, and he was just loaded.
I was.
Loaded.
I was. Yep, I was.
Yeah, I know. I was there. I think I actually left that live at one point. I texted Travis and was like, I can't watch this. Actually, it might have been Pork and Beans at the time,
Might have been.
who I was chatting with. So,
Nate, chug it or admit I'm stronger than you, could beat you in an arm wrestle. Says Squishy. Yeah, probably, because if I chug it, I'll just lay on the floor and suck mud until Jen drags me over into the building. So yeah, I'd rather just not chug it.
don't suck mud.
Not suck mud.
The ducks pooped in here once.
More than once, guaranteed.
Well, then don't suck mud.
Alright, I won't. What is each of your favorite music band to listen to? Mine would be Corpiclani. Corpiclani. Jen's would be Nickelback.
This guy does not know me. He doesn't know me.
Oh, never mind, it's Creed. Or the Beatles. Could be the Beatles.
Yeah,
Could be
he's
the Beatles.
totally. Nate couldn't even tell you a song the Beatles sing.
That's true. That's totally true.
Is she cleaning Dagger?
Yeah.
Oh no, or are they just hanging? Cloak and Dagger. That's Cloak and Dagger, by the way. Cloak and Dagger are best little buddies. Sit down before you fall down.
I'm fine. It was the chat that decided
were
to
not
jump onto
okay.
the floor.
Yo, chat, stay on the table.
Look at this maniac.
I don't have a problem with Nickelback or Creed. They are not my favorite bands. I've seen Nickelback in concert a handful of times, but he's just being a shithead. My favorite band is Shinedown.
She likes Shinedown.
And I'm also a big Pop Evil fan. But
She
I've seen
was
Shinedown and Pop Evil.
She was a Pop
So many
Good fan
times.
until they went popular, and then it was Pop Evil.
You're gonna use. Oh my lord.
I said a funny thing that wasn't really funny, but since I'm drunk, it was funny, and then she laughed. Oh, it's so cute. You are covered in dog slobber. As.
Oh, he's been sliming Katana all day. He cobs on her, and then all of a sudden there's like long slimes. Yeah, he's gonna do it to me
If you were
now.
any wetter, you would be a fish. Poor Katana. Look at Az.
He's
What
made
did
his
you
own
do?
beer. We don't have time to like make his own beer to like
I don't have enough
constantly
time to...
have beer
Oh
or
my
be
gosh.
sharing it or anything. Like we just don't have time for
It
that.
takes me like 8 hours
So,
to make a batch of beer.
when we
seriously.
have the homestead more settled and things are kind of just running and doing their thing, and we don't have so much work to do, then we'll absolutely get into a lot of those hobby things.
Would love to make more beer.
can't
again. It's
wait.
so fun.
Yeah.
So good.
Right, and I'd totally get into making wine. I found I have plums.
And
I can make plum wine.
I want to make our own hops. Grow our own hops. Put fingers down.
Okay.
Grow our
I
own
can make.
hops.
He's talking to himself now. He's like, I
No,
grow our own
I'm
hops.
talking to you.
Put your finger down. Oh, you guys can see him. He's right there. So, something weird about this. Yeah, for a second there, I thought you had two cameras up here. This, to me, seems like a separation. So, I felt like I was in my own screen.
It's a refrigerator.
I see that.
Okay.
Just when I look at the screen, I feel like we're like totally separate. Usually, you have us like next to each other, and now we're like, whoa, stay over on your own side.
That's right.
Keep your cooties over there.
Uh-huh.
Az, come over here and be on my side.
Az has literally slobbered this poor cat to
Oh, I know. She's a mess.
You better get gills because you are. Oh, okay, you're adorable. Oh,
Oh, are
ain't
you
so
friends with
cute.
Katana now?
No, she bit me 3 times today.
So you're not friends? You haven't taken an extra drink. Why are your eyes extra glassy?
I'm not extra
Are
classy.
you getting drunker as you sit there without drinking? Is it like
No,
hitting you
that's
and
not
like
possible.
creeping? Are you getting creeper drinks?
No. None of this is happening.
Hand over the cat. Oh, you got all wet, baby.
She's soaked.
She is soaked.
She's totally soaked. You guys are hilarious. We can be. Nate zooted. No! Hey, stop pointing
What
over
would you
here.
do if you won the lottery? Live on a homestead.
Yep.
Maybe add a couple animals.
I'd buy a TRX.
Hire somebody to come out and build a house right quick. Get that garage up.
Garage up, yes. House, maybe. I gotta do part of it myself. I'm not gonna be happy.
And then I could come visit Nate at his house once it's up. I'll be in the barn with the cows.
It's fine, I'll build a house.
They're saying if we won the lottery, like why wouldn't you just have somebody come out and put your house up? You could do the interior special things that you like to do,
Okay.
but why wouldn't you just have somebody?
Oh
my God, your ear is holding water. I
Right?
swear it's dripping out of it.
I would have somebody do the outside. I would.
Don't kick him. He did nothing to
I
you.
tapped him with my foot. It was
Nathan
not a kick.
Petrosky. This is not a training lesson.
It is too.
Let him be.
He's messing with the minion. I'm messing with the minion. Ow.
Stop messing with the ass.
Mess with the ass.
Nate, drink your drink. You're getting super chats.
Fat. Send a super chat.
Fat sent a chat for Az.
Yep.
He says, get Az some extra steak on him's
Nate
birthday.
got full named. I did get full named.
This baby's falling asleep on me. This baby's falling asleep
Stop.
on me. She doesn't even want to move,
You
Nicole.
are slobbering.
She's cuddled
me
in
to
here. I
no
tried to
end.
move her. She's like, no, I'm happy. Chugs for Minion is right. Yeah, I'd look at him like that too, Katana. I would. Mins, you have... Oh, you're scratching me. You're scratching me. Go over by Nate.
The kitty is a baby. Yes,
She
the
is a
kitty is a
baby.
baby.
Her Joe itty
She's
bitty.
a tiny little
Her eyes
baby.
are closing. She's like, oh, I'm kind of comfy here.
Speaking of closing eyes, she's up there just
Oh
like,
my gosh, look at Cloak and Dagger.
that's hysterical. They're both,
Oh my gosh,
They're
they're
both sleeping.
so darling.
one of them is sitting up
She's
sleeping.
sitting up on him, but she's sleeping.
She is.
Ah.
Cheers, Minion. I also guess Nate and Jen deserve in his kingdom. That's right, we are in Minion's kingdom. I would hold him like a baby all the time. Yep. Yep, I do that to cats all the time. Even Dagger, like 2 years old, I still do that. Like,
Yeah, you would take her too. Or you giving her more cobs.
as your jowls are getting on the phones.
Oh, you sweet babies, you've been sniffing so many things, you have little brown nose.
What are we drinking on tonight? Something Jen made me. Super strong. Super strong.
It's a Long Island iced tea. It wasn't like I like.
It's so many. Yeah.
Yeah,
So
but-
many shots of liquor in there, I see multiple phones here.
But who chose that drink?
First of all, there's also multiple phones here.
Okay, who chose that drink?
That was me.
Okay, so I didn't just make it to like get you loaded. You wanted that.
I did. Because
Alright.
not me.
Okay, good. I'm glad you like it.
There's still multiple phones here, guys.
She's got mud and dirt in her nose from sniffing. She doesn't even care that I messed. Oh yeah, she's tired.
She's exhausted.
But they,
Obviously, that one is too, because she's still sitting and still passed out.
yeah, they played like crazy.
The Nate Quit the Coffee Lives. I haven't done one in quite a while. Homesteading's busy.
I've been not necessarily doing coffee lives, but I've been turning the live on in the morning on TikTok and chatting with everybody while I let the ducks out. It's kind of fun.
on, man.
Oh, you're knobbing her head.
The rum and coke can stir it up. Mom gets dirt in her nose.
Okay,
Ah,
easy.
easy. Easy
You
on the
can't
poor
crop
minion.
his face while he's chilling.
Sit.
He wants to play so bad. Look
Aslan, sit.
Aslan.
Sit. Hey,
Az.
sit. Good boy. That's a good boy.
He knows what you want from him, but he gets this. Like,
That's a good boy.
that's not what I want to do. Attitude.
He does. Hey, don't
Why are
nuzzle
you
minion
crying
so
at
hard.
You want to go sleep with your sister?
Oof. I tell him to sit. And
He
I
sits
sit
right on
him
your.
feet.
He has to sit or lay on your feet.
He does.
Always.
That's a good boy, but you crushed my foot, and if I had a spleen in my foot, it would have been crushed. Lucky for me, Jen didn't hear that.
I heard you.
Okay.
You have a spleen in your foot?
I do. I could. You just have a good night. Nurse's hangovers well. Who's your celebrity crush? I don't know.
Britney Spears!
Yeah, Britney Spears from 20 years ago, maybe. That's all it means.
Every Wednesday night. Hit me, baby, one more time. Hey, what are you doing in my lap? I was trying to move you away.
It was all fine and good until that large white dude decided to sing the song. Now it's all ruined. Hey, stop. Hey, Dad.
Dude, you are covered in duck poops and all kinds of things. I can't with you.
Did Jen make you some gin? LOL, I don't know, probably. Is there gin in there?
There's gin in there. There's gin
Man.
in the Long Island iced tea. That's funny because
Daniel. So,
in my 20s when I was a bartender, they used to call me Gin and they called my best friend Tonic. It all started because there was a guy that used to come into actually it was somebody we worked on a road construction or road crew with.
oh,
And he couldn't say Jen. He called me Gin. Gin. And everybody used to say, her name's not Gin, it's Jen. So then they started calling Mandy Tonic. And then we were Gin and Tonic.
gin and tonic. That's pretty
Yeah.
funny.
Because he couldn't say Jen.
Poor Minnie got the wheezums. That's exactly right. He did get the wheezums. I think he might be over it.
It's okay now.
How many ducks you got? 21 ducks. Can't say Jen either. To be honest, it's Jen.
It is. That's.
I am reporting you. Alright, report me then.
What are you reporting him for?
I don't know what praise the Lord is reporting me for, but apparently
You sound like a nice person.
they're a very nice person. As in his big head, for sure.
They're gonna be like, there's 547 people watching this guy, and we got one report.
Right?
Whoop, there it is.
Gin, vodka, rum, yeah, the 3 white liquors and a...
No, it's 5 whites. It's vodka, tequila, gin, rum, and triple sec.
Vodka.
Gin,
No, you said vodka,
vodka,
tequila.
gin, rum, and triple sec.
That's a lot of alcohols.
It's 5. Ounce and a half of each.
I said it was an ounce of each.
Ounce and a half.
That's a lot.
At least that's what I gave you.
Well, no wonder the cup had to be so big.
Praise the Lord says I'm sorry.
Alright. Well, all is forgiven. What kind of tracking color does Ez have? He has a Garmin. Basically a hunting dog collar. I don't remember the model names.
Right? Aren't they cute? Yeah, we know they're up there. They're all cuddled. Katana
Oh.
wants to go to sleep. She's still not quite.
Oh my gosh, that's hilarious. They're both sitting and sleeping.
Yeah. Well, Katana's still awake. She's
Yes,
watching
she is.
Plague.
Oh, that's so funny. Somebody says meow. Jen should make a cooking channel.
That means Jen would have to post videos.
That's right. Man, why are you so difficult to move on my lap? You're so growly. You're so growly. You weren't comfortable that way.
What's the noise? That's the robot lawnmower.
Nope.
Working our way over here. So yeah, we're like mowing the lawn while we're sitting here chatting with everybody. It's pretty cool.
Yep. Thanks.
Hey from Charleston, hello. We do have bats out here. I want to put some bat
There are
boxes out because I'd like to entice some more.
This one noise is frogs. There's so many different noises out here. There's
There's
definitely
frogs
frogs.
in there. Yeah.
There's definitely frogs. Germany, definitely miss living out in the country. I bet.
What you doing, Az? You keeping my feet warm?
Jen, can you say hi to Az from German?
Hi, Az from Germany. Hi, Az. Germany says hi.
I just
Yeah.
want to let her have another
Say
litter
hi.
of kittens because her kittens are so cute. Says Nicole, yeah. No doubt.
Well, and she's good at socializing them. She'd have no problem getting
She
rid of
is.
them.
If you ever want to, like, make money breeding cats, find yourself a breed of cats that, like, actually sells for money.
I told her we were talking about that. Yeah.
And, like, yeah.
She was interested in that too. Did you ever put
Because
the?
you're good at it.
Did you end up put?
Except for you didn't socialize them to robot vacuums. And that's why my hands were both cut and bleeding this afternoon.
You knew that was something you're gonna have to work with them on. Did you end up putting the duck eggs under the chicken? It's gonna be so funny if you have little ducklings walking behind a chicken.
That'd be funny. I've heard
That'd
of
be so
such.
funny. Oh,
I've
I've
heard
seen
of
it
it
done
happening
too.
before.
Yeah, they're tired and sleepy, so they're all hanging out. And they're good with Dagger now, or he's good with them now. It's on the hips. Here, let the counter hold you up. That'd probably be wise. Do you smoke a weed? Nate does not partake, no. Yeah, that'd be cool. That'd be cool. You'll have to let me know. I want updates. See how that's going.
Minion, you took my
Yes,
spot.
Nate totally turned into Minion. Yep. Is he dancing? No, he's drinking. Or is that what you said? I can barely read the chat just because I have bad eyesight. He's slightly tipsy, yes. How are the little birds? They flew off. They're gone. As far as we know, all of them flew off and had fun. Oh, that looks like fun. Except for you're going to be all sticky and stuff now. Well, that's up to you. You can stay out here tonight.
I don't want to stay out here.
Well, looked like you were having a good time.
Probably having a good time.
Oh, that's a little, Give yourself props, Nate.
I will.
I think I have a tick.
That's a neck.
Okay, I think I have a tick on my neck. Would you like me to hold you still?
No, I'm fine.
Where'd Nate go? What's Nate doing? You're blowing them too hard. They're like shooting across the screen.
As looking at him like, what the heck are those?
Do it over there and do it slow. There you go. There you go. You got to do it slow and let them fall. There you go.
Oh my gosh, this is hilarious. It's
Of
like,
course
what
he
are
is. He
those?
doesn't know what it is, and it's landing on him. What is it, Az? Look at
Are
it.
those bubble
Look at the
friends?
bubbles. What's he doing to you? What's him doing to you?
I mean, you can have bubbles. The heck did I get bubbles anyway?
I did that so. Let Jen show you how to blow.
Brush your tongues.
Well, dip it. You gotta go in the yard and spin with it anyway. That's the best way. Don't trip.
I'm not tripping. There's nothing to trip over.
He said that all defensively. I'm not tripping. I'm not tripping. You were dipping for me. Why'd you blow my bubbles?
Not bad. Oh. Oh. I was like, I'm out of here.
Now watch this, Nate. I saved the soap. Oh, don't.
Yeah. 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 Okay, I'm not a good bubble karate master.
Thanks for the dipstick. Dipstick.
Hey!
Ooh, look at that one. It's got like 7 bubbles. Why would you blow that in my face?
What do you think?
It's all soapy and stuff. I don't know why. That's why I asked you. Why would you blow that in my face? Get them out of my face. Ooh, this one's got a gazillion little bubbles on it too. Oh my goodness, you're getting super chats and you're like, you're ignoring your friends. This is like going to your friend with the bar, going to the bar with your friend and they're the only one having a good time.
Ready?
Thank you for the stickers, t-shirts, and Minion plushie. You're welcome. Hey, where are you getting all the multi-bubbles from? What end are you blowing from?
The long end.
Only you're the only one laughing about it. It's just so you know. Every time I say blow, he laughs. He thinks it's so funny. You guys should see him trying to stand up. Oh my god, I need a video. You guys want to see a TikTok video in the making? Oh my god. Oh my god. What you got, Nate?
I am the professional bubble blower.
Professional blower.
Bubble blower.
Okay. Dip it. Get it nice and wet.
Stop.
Pucker your lips. And blow. You got it. Look at you. Look at you! Professional blower. Okay. Dip it. How did we come up with the animals' names? They all have reasons for names. Their names, actually. Hold on a second, I'll tell you. This is the best part.
That's not the best part.
So Nate named the cats. He wanted them to have weapon or sharp little, like, sharp names. Kind of weaponish names. Thinking of their claws and stuff. That's how Saber and Dagger came around. And then with Cloak and Katana, Katana is also a sharp-edged weapon. And
Jeez.
Cloak
Cloak
Yeah.
was a deviation.
And Cloak
Little
was a
bit.
deviation due to comments from people on YouTube and TikTok saying that because of Dagger that we should have Cloak. So we have Cloak and Dagger. So that's how they got their names. Minion, Nate named him Minion because it was a little yellow dog that followed Nate everywhere. Why are you recording me now? You're the one that's entertaining. Little yellow dog acted like a minion, followed Nate everywhere, and was just hyper and excited all the time. Aslan is a Turkish Baz shepherd, and Aslan means lion in Turkish, in Turkey, and that's what he looks like. A lion.
That's what he looks like.
He does. Why is that funny? Oh my god. Was that funny? Like, he lost it when I said that's what he looks like. Nate lost it.
You literally pointed to him and said, "That's what he looks like." You don't say.
I do say that's what he looks like.
All right, everybody, start clapping because that's what he looks like. Clapping is
I'm
good.
so confused. Are you guys lost? I'm lost. And Charlo got her name because my mom named all of our Cocker Spaniels when I was growing up after towns in Montana. And so I did the same thing, and her name is Charlo, Montana. He's recording me. He thinks, yeah. I'm lost, too. I'm lost. Yep, Sleeping Dagger and the kittens.
On the bumblebee tuna.
Welcome to the party. It was just funny because I said, and that's what he looks like, and I like pointed at him, and instantly Nate laughed like it was the funniest joke he'd heard. He's like, ah. I was like, why was that funny? He's like, because you said that's what he looks like. I'm like, but he does. Do you see why? Do you see why I'm confused? Why was that funny? Will you stop recording me? Oh my god. Get the camera out of my face, Nate.
It's not in your face. It's over here.
Why you gotta record?
Because it'd be a funny video later.
It not be a funny video later.
It could be.
It won't be.
It might be.
It's not gonna be.
Say something funny then.
It's not funny. Put your hands on your hips and pout.
I don't do that. Stop with the hands on hips and pouting.
And they call it Bob because that's the name he responded to. That's awesome. I had a German Shepherd, and I can't remember what we originally started calling her.
Probably German Shepherd.
But then one day, I called her Lacey for some reason, and she totally came running to me, and I was like, oh, well, maybe I had the wrong name going, and then she became Lacey. Nate, get back in here. Veronique! Nate, finish your drink. Yeah, Az is laying on the ground right here. He looks like a lion.
Redlands. What's the next livestock guardian dog? Said Devin like a half hour ago.
You're the one that's been up blowing bubbles and acting a fool.
Another Turkish Baz shepherd.
Did we get this one?
No, maybe.
Yes.
Thank you for the stickers, t-shirts, and minion plush.
Yeah.
That was a $20 super chat. That was really cool. What's so funny?
You're just getting to the point where your words are slurring, and it's funny.
I am not
You
slurring
said
my
super
words.
chat. You said super chat.
I said super chat.
No, okay. That was a $20 super chat.
Super chat.
You can't waste that.
Finish your drink. You can't waste that.
At least you understood me.
That's true. Yes.
Not only you're talking and slur, you're hearing and slur too.
No, I'm specifically slurring my words. Poor man. Why are you giggling over there?
You're funny.
I'm not I'm not being funny.
No, not at all.
Clearly we were having fun tonight. Yes, clearly we are. Minion gets ear rubs. How many straws are there? Well, there used to be one, but then Jen added another one.
What'd you do with the other 14?
You're gonna be hungover. I better not be hungover. I hate being hungover. It's like the worst thing ever. It's worth giving up drinking to not be hungover. As. She did not ask for big sloppy Aslan kisses.
Oh, but I love them.
Hey, you're gonna ban, like, you're literally trying to ban people, Az.
Sorry if something happens. Az is moderating.
Az's lips are moderating.
He's
the chat.
moderating the chat.
What's your all's favorite beer or alcoholic beverages? I seem to like a Long Island iced teas, but not an entire one. In a cup that big.
That is not the first time I've made you one that size.
It's not.
No.
No, it's not.
It's just hitting you different because
I drank it in some amount of hours and a half.
does it usually take longer?
I don't know.
You think you're drinking it too fast? Is that what it is?
I do.
Is that why you slowed way down?
Yes, I did slow way down.
Oh, we know. Oh, God, that scared me.
It was just Az.
His
puppy.
collar poked me.
It's a puppy.
It just startled me.
Does Minnie's neck get itchy because of the collar? No, his neck's just itchy because
He's got a fat neck. He's got all this extra skin,
got
and it's
so
kind of
much
fun to play
skin.
with. That's what he's pretty much doing, is playing with his fat skins. Huh, man? Look at him glare at me.
poor man.
Just see, oh, you guys can't see how big his eyes got. He was like, whoa.
You don't have a fat neck skin. You're okay. You're okay. Az, you were crushing my feet bones.
You can come sit on my feet, as you were keeping them warm before. He's like, I'm out of the kitchen. Y'all are
You're crazy.
too much.
So many red flags from Jen. Get out when you can, Nate. Well, you
Get
can,
out, Nate. Get out.
I want to get out.
So many red flags. Do you have any flags?
No.
Do you have
Well,
any red ones?
no, I don't have any flags.
Because I
or
want to
red
fly
ones.
some red flags now.
That would have been funny.
That would have been freaking
You should have told me a long time ago. You were gonna
Yeah,
make
where
that
were
comment.
you? What took you so long?
You could have at least mailed me some red flags so I could have stuck them on
Oh, his name's John. Never mind.
Jen's hair.
Never mind.
Vince,
Oh.
don't be so panicky. You're just sitting.
Uh-oh, John. You got time out, dude.
Oh, I got the time.
You got time out.
Oh, 300 seconds. That's tough.
Oh, that hurts.
You're gonna have to.
It's all your fault, John. Right? That's right.
Sorry, I have to go. Have a good night from.
You have a good night,
Mariah.
too.
You too. Pert Pug, extra skin wrinkles. That is exactly what's going on. He has got so many skin wrinkles. Here. Vince.
I have a
yeah.
couple little bug bites,
bug.
but nothing
The
serious.
bug.
Like, not like I would if I was sitting in my yard in Wisconsin
Oh my
somewhere.
gosh, he looks so grouchy.
You've already timed him out? Do you have...
Poor man.
I will go in and take care of it next, and then you won't have to time out anymore. Because he won't show up.
Minnie
to
looks so
be
funny. He
timed
looks
out.
so funny when he gets. When I try to like show everybody how he gets the pug. Like, look, he's got pug in him. See? There's the pug.
Yep, I'm sure he is. That means he doesn't need to watch, and we'll just walk in from
Hey,
the
somebody
channel.
ordered something from NarrowayHomestead.com. Thank
Cha-ching!
you for the order. Oh, there goes folk.
You're from northern Wisconsin. Hello.
Thoughts on homesteading in Mexico? I don't know anything about Mexico, but I do know some people homestead there, so I'm just not educated on. You're a hot mess, Nate. Probably.
That's okay. He has a right to be a hot mess.
That's right.
Doesn't happen often. I've probably seen him. since I've met him, like in person, I've probably seen him like this is probably the third time. Probably the third time. Once was when I first came out here and we all met, we were all partying, and I was I was shit-faced anyway.
Yeah, they were here to talk.
By the time I like sobered up and was like awake and like ready to chill with everybody, then he was hammered. Yeah, yep, that was fun. And then the other time, you and I went and did all the moonshine tasting, sipping.
We did.
But we
Before
got
dinner.
invited. Oh, we got invited to go do it, and we had not had dinner yet. And we're like, we'll just go swing by real quick, and then we'll come eat. No, nope. We ended
Nope.
up doing way too many tastings, and Jen got a ride home because Nate had to drive the 4-wheeler,
Yep.
and I was not gonna make it on the back of it
Nope.
down the driveway.
Not a chance. Not a chance.
And then tonight, so this is like the third time in a year and a half that I've ever, or 2 years.
The coffee shipped to the
Seen a
UK.
drink like this.
Unfortunately, it does not. I don't do international shipping yet, but yeah. Oh, Dagger. Dagger's being adorable. With at least one of the kittens. The other one left like 5 minutes ago. What's your favorite beer? Something from the beer garden by Jen.
It's
A
called
German-
Yep, it's a Hacker Shore Dark Lager.
What's the matter, Raymond?
And it's like,
Better.
it's got caramel, like caramel notes. And it's so yummy.
That's really good.
It's a really good beer.
It is really good. Love this stream. Awesome. Sounds really good. Do you have a generator backup? Absolutely, I do. Minnie making so much noise. LOL wants to be included in the conversation. He does.
He's a grunter.
He is a very vocal dog.
Oh, that did not sound good.
What did not sound good?
Peggy.
I think it's fine.
Didn't you hear her go?
Pretty normal. She's probably had a beer or two. It's Sunday night after all.
Are you feeding beer to the children again, Nate?
It's not a children, it's a Peggy.
You can't give beer to the robots.
Why not? Bender
That's a
drinks beer
waste.
all the time.
It's a waste.
Or at least alcohol.
Who?
Bender,
Who's Bender?
robot from Futurama.
Oh, I forgot you like the cartoons.
And he
I don't
said-
know any of those
And
cartoons.
he says, bite my
Nate.
shiny metal ass. See? She knows it's funny. She didn't want to admit it was going to be funny, but she knew it was funny. As soon as she heard it,
I
she knew it
never
was
said I wouldn't
hysterical.
agree with it was funny. It is funny. I never said it wouldn't be funny. The other cartoon you were watching the other day, they said funny stuff too. That I can't sit down and watch. I don't know. I have a hard time with it. I don't know about all animation stuff.
It's pretty funny. It's pretty
I was
funny.
doing fine with my back to the TV, listening to them. They were funny. I just can't watch the characters are just too much.
You just didn't like the one scene where the two little guys broke out of the jails.
Well, that's because you made me watch it.
I didn't make you do anything. I
You said,
check
"Hey,
this out, it's
here,
funny."
check this." Yeah, you went all the way to an episode and pulled up an exact scene to say, "Hey, baby, look at this." When was the last time I said, "Hey, Nate, come look," and I hit play on the TV and there was boobs?
I
Probably
can't
never.
recall a guy.
I can't recall a time. Hey, baby, come look at this. Look what they're doing in this cartoon.
Someday, though. Someday.
I don't know when it-
Someday. I still hold out hope.
No, this was Disenchantment. Oh my gosh. He did talk about Futurama, but now we're talking about Disenchantment.
Yeah. Futurama is absolutely awesome, though. Y'all are cracking me up tonight. Good.
Oh my goodness.
That's good.
I just swiped past this about 15
Someday.
times.
Someday,
About
guys.
15
I'm
times
holding
by
out
now.
hopes. Hope. Just one hope. Not multiple hope.
Hope for
Hopes.
what?
The
Did I get bit
cartoon.
by a bug? For a
Yeah.
cartoon? You want a cartoon about you?
No.
For what cartoon?
The cartoon that you talked about a while ago. The chat remembers.
Disenchantment?
No, the cartoon scene that you were going to point out to me. Or maybe just the scene. Maybe it wasn't a
I
cartoon.
didn't say it was a...
I don't remember. So I'm going to remember something and it's accurate and it's the way I remembered it. You don't need help.
I blinked 3 times.
That just means you've got too many mosquitoes in your eye.
No. TikTok tells me all the time, if you need help, blink 3 times.
Well, for YouTube, you
And then I do it and they never help.
That's right. For YouTube, you have to blink like 500 times. No more serious over here.
No, that means I should only have to blink once, or I should just be able to, like, give the nod, and they should be, like, on it. That's how serious YouTube is.
Right. Yeah. Give the nod. But don't just give a regular nod. It has to be the nod.
You're killing
You can't laugh
me.
before the
Okay,
nod.
you
It
guys,
doesn't
you
work.
guys probably aren't close enough to him to be able to see the different expressions in his face. Oh my god, I'm dead. He's totally got that you're so full of shit, Jen. The expression in his face is like, go ahead and try to one up me.
That's not true.
You can't just do that.
That's right. It has to be the nod.
The nod.
It can't just be a nod. Like some
That's
sort
to
of
be
regular
the
old nod. Like, you know, like nodding, yes, I want a lollipop. No, it's not that regular nod. It's like the nod.
Oh
it's
my
it's
gosh.
like very
Hey,
important.
Minion, you got a minion.
Oh,
Minion, you got a
Mobius fan.
minion.
It's the minion.
Yay, mins.
Yay.
Yay, you have a new minion on your team. Lord Minions, minions. Lord Minions, minions. Yay. Can I lay back down now?
Okay, fine.
Thank you for that. That's cool.
Okay, now I want birthday weekend to happen. You ever feel overwhelmed with your homestead? Definitely.
Oh,
That's why I drink Long Island.
what she's talking about is the mod meetup weekend is also her birthday. So she wasn't going to make it to the meetup because
Oh.
she was going to celebrate her birthday at home. And I said, well, come out and have a homestead birthday, right?
That's right.
Come on.
That's right. Oh, Brandon, join the Narrowway supporters.
Woo woo! We has a supporters.
Minion, we got a supporter. It's not quite the same as Mini Minions, but you can do
It's a
you can do some
supporter.
clapping.
He's like, nope, I'll just lay on my back. Throw him in the air.
What happened to clapping?
Do him some tossing. He says, I want to toss.
I'm gonna toss.
Just don't drop him.
I'm not dropped the minion. I've not dropped the minion. No, I'm not dropped the minion. That would never be okay.
Thank you.
Now we can do claps.
Yay.
He's refusing to do claps. Why are you resisting the claps? I mean, this is not it. Okay, fine.
I
Fine.
just wanna lay on my
Disappoint the entirety of YouTube then. Fine.
back. Oh yeah, he's got full trust in Nate. Yep. Yep, Nate trained that into him. And that's what he was trying to do with the cats today when Katana decided that she wasn't quite ready for that.
He's a good man. He's good. I've tossed him pretty high in the air before. But I'm not doing it right now.
Did she just stop there?
No, she pretended to stop while she actually kept going.
It's one thing to be drunk, it's another thing to be a jerk.
It is. But you can also be both at once. As I have
drunk
now
jerk.
demonstrated. Not every
That
man.
doesn't
Not
save
every
you.
man can do both.
Not every man can admit it
Stop.
either.
I'm trying to puff out my chest while I talk.
Oh, okay, I'm looking.
Not every man can do both, but I can. In case you missed it, the head nod.
It's a good thing it's not raining. Az isn't going to be in his doghouse tonight. Do that with Az now. They want you to. He can't even lift Az, let alone.
No, I
boom,
cannot.
boom, boom.
Asma's more than me. Thanks for your interesting and humorous content. Well, I'm glad you think so. Definitely tonight more humorous than interesting, but appreciate the super chat. Aslan is hiding. Yeah, most definitely. After that. Nothing says love like side-eye.
Aslan's just laying here.
Minion's been giving me the side-eye the entire night.
He does want to. Yeah, Minion's been done. He's ready to go.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's a good man. It's him being good. He's very tolerant of me and my craziness. Just like Jen. Do you play video games? And if so, which one? Jen will happily answer this question. Okay. I like open world survival games, such as Stardew Valley.
And
If they ever make a burping simulation game, I'm
he
in.
wins.
I'm in.
Grounded.
Grounded.
7 Days to Die.
7 Days to Die. We need to play again.
Do you remember what we were doing the last time we played it? You remember that
Fighting
we found,
zombies.
No, we found a new place to build a base. Remember? We left that tiny little rinky thing.
Probably.
We found a whole house,
We did.
and then we just never played again.
That's right.
Yep. So now our house sits.
We'll play it again now. Can you read the alphabet? No, I can't even say the alphabet. Maybe tomorrow. Yeah, forget tomorrow. Maybe a couple days from now. DayZ. I think I've tried playing DayZ, but I don't know.
The Sims. Sims
Yeah.
is fun too.
Mans, don't fall through the armchair thing. Those cats are absolutely adorable.
Oh, they are. Cloak is still like sitting up.
Alright? So fun.
What you laughing at?
This guy that said stuff that I'm not repeating.
Is John back in the chat?
Michael Murphy. CIA, keep watching. He has a Hank, an electric lawnmower, videos will make you sleep. Awesome. Open your eyes. See a bleep. As it's amazing. Say the alphabet backwards. I can do that. I can't say like the alphabet like normally, but I can say the alphabet backwards. Wait for it. Wait for it. Alphabet backwards. And the crowd goes wild. Except for Jen doesn't applaud, so no, it's just
What are you
kinda lame.
talking about?
Nothing. I'm just depressed now. It's fine.
Why?
'Cause I said the alphabet backwards and you weren't impressed.
That's all you said was the alphabet backwards.
Well, that's all I was asked to say. Nothing more.
Well, that was nice of you to do that then.
It was.
I heard you. I heard you say it.
We didn't act very impressed.
Oh, we'll do it again. Can you say the alphabet backwards in less than 2 seconds?
Yes. The alphabet backwards.
Try that again. That was like 2.5. Or 3.
The alphabet backwards. And the crowd goes wild, other than all the animals who are so bored they're asleep.
Here, celebrate with the drink.
Thanks, appreciate it.
You did not drink.
I did too drink. How do you think this went from here to here? Stop. You can't make straws do that on live. Are you kidding me?
Yes, I can. I just did.
I'm probably gonna get vanished from the area that we are on.
Do you even know where you were?
On YouTube. Will you
You
stop
wouldn't get
sagging
vanished.
into oblivion?
You wouldn't get vanished.
Vamooshed. Quitter. I'll drink for that. Thought he was going to say the alphabet backwards in less than 2 seconds. I should have said that. That would have been brilliant.
I was expecting it to.
Unfortunately, I couldn't think that quickly. I have failed. Man, I have failed. Why did you let me down? Man, just like, shut up and let me go to bed. Fine. Proceed. It's okay. It's okay. Good night from Kenosha, Wisconsin. Do you make any baked beans? No.
Good night, Kenosha.
I have a thumb war. I would, but the last time I did that, I lost both of my thumbs in a bet. Now I'm like this, like, woo, let me homestead and do cool stuff. But no, I can't. Can't even freaking broom the floor or catch my dog from falling off the chair.
Broom the floor.
That's right. Are you gonna broom the floor with like
You
4
broomed-
index fingers?
I've never broomed a floor before.
8 index fingers. How many index fingers am I holding up?
I'm still stuck on brooming the floor. Okay, I don't care about your thumbs.
Well, you can't floor the broom,
Who
now can
broomed-
you?
Have you guys ever broomed a floor before? Do you seriously broom the floor?
Well, yeah. Now help me drink. I only have 4 thumbs.
How do you sweep it?
How come none of my
How
thumbs
about
are being...
sweeping the floor?
You could do that, but it's not nearly as effective as brooming the floor. Hey, can you help me? I'm thumbless. Oh, the handle! Why didn't I think of that?
Well, let me count the ways or reasons.
Who needs thumbs when you have handles?
It's thumbs. He fumbled it.
I did fumble.
He is right. He's right. Oh, and you need a prenup. You don't need a prenup if you don't get married, Michael Murphy.
That's right. Need is gone. Sweep, not broom. Listen, I can broom if I want to. Sweeping is for the street sweepers. Brooming is for people without thumbs.
Broom all you want.
I will, thank you.
No, he
Thankfully-
has not finished the drink.
Luckily for me, I don't want a broom. It works out fine. They only have 4 thumbs for us people. It's alright, I only have 4 thumbs. Or lack
For
thereof.
thumbs. For thumbs.
It's really hard to catch Minion without a thumb.
Oh, a prenup for Minion. Well, that's possible.
Minion might need a prenup.
What was going where the camper was?
Garage.
Cool.
That's pretty cool.
Cool. Are you moving the solar?
Sewer?
The solar?
Probably. Not very far, but probably. P5 pound.
Yes. Hey, Vegas. See who can do more shots? No. At this point, I'd win.
Do it. Why are people ordering from my website? I mean, it's really cool and all, but remember, I have no thumbs. So thank you. Appreciate it. Just don't expect any thumbs. It's okay, though, because I
You
don't...
broom the floor with a broom, and you sweep the floor with the vacuum sweeper.
That
No,
makes a
you
lot of sense.
vacuum the
Yes.
floor with a
Yes.
vacuum.
No,
A vacuum sweeper?
that's what they call it. And you give it its official title when it wears a suit and tie and everything.
Mine doesn't say vacuum sweeper.
It must be off-brand and a knockoff.
And I think Rocky sucks the floor. I don't think that he sweeps the floor. And then he scrubs it.
Sounds nice.
Mm-hmm. Drink your drink, Nate.
I don't need to. I'm good.
Drinky
I've heard
drink.
what I needed to hear.
Oh, he's cooked. He's totally cooked.
I'm not cooked.
This had liquor to here and sour mix and a shot of Coca-Cola in it. He's totally cooked.
I had a shot of fake Pepsi. Thank you very much. Let's be accurate here.
But all the nights that you're on here and you're like totally sober and all you're doing is drinking sparkling water and stuff and they're like, he's ripped, he's baked, Nate's out of it. And I'm just like, oh my God, you guys, seriously? Seriously. Dude, don't smoke. He hasn't been drinking anything. He might be
Right.
tired.
Seriously.
Yeah.
Been homesteading all day and I'm
His
exhausted.
eyes are lit.
Oh my gosh.
Like,
that guy's on
It's a
everything.
good thing you guys aren't out there trying to fucking hit up the hard criminals for their drug use because you wouldn't find the right guys.
Seriously. Be arresting everybody who works hard for
Oh my
you.
gosh. Yeah, it just kills me.
He was dreaming of steak. Probably so.
Yes, tonight is very different because he doesn't really drink. You're right. Hence the one drink and Nate's cooked. I shouldn't laugh. I'd be the same damn way if I drank that thing.
Probably.
Yeah, we're going nowhere doing nothing.
Yep.
The safest way to be.
You ever think a tired single mom is high? Probably
Right?
would.
Totally.
It's all the stretched outness. It's been fantastic and funny though. Good.
Yeah, he'd probably be
Good.
fine by himself, but
That would be fine.
I'm
by
glad
yourself.
I'm here too.
I would
He's
be fine by
defensive tonight,
himself.
though.
It's fine. One chicken wing isn't two. It's okay.
That's not a full pallet then, right?
That's right.
Oh, okay.
So I see you pout like you did earlier. Nobody told me that's what pouting could be like, but then Jen pouted and I was like,
Would you read your super chats and behave yourself? I gotta go get a sweatshirt. Oh my god. It's getting chilly out here.
hello, how are you? Good. Yep. Y'all gonna get any more animals, not pets, but something like the ducks. Give Minnie a boop and a nose for me. We will get more animals. Not exactly pets. And Minion, it's time for your boop. It's time for your boop. Prepare to receive boop. Booping ceremony in progress. Boop, 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 boop.
Booping
boop,
ceremony.
Boop.
Booping commencement. Booping commence.
Booping has commenced. Boop.
You gotta pay attention.
I missed.
Open
okay?
your eyes.
Well, it's not the proper ceremony with my eyes opened. I've got to be closed so I look more serious.
What if you poke him in the
Ooh.
eye?
His eyes are closed. He's fine. Boop. Booping has commenced. And we have now ended the booping ceremony. Congratulations, Minion, you've been booped.
Has Minion ever eaten a waffle?
I don't think Minion has ever
I
eaten
don't know if
one.
he's had a waffle.
Don't worry, Minion.
Absolutely fanboying out. You guys are so epic. Welcome to the live.
I don't know about all that, but we have issues.
Head pats to Minion for me too, they said. Oh,
I've almost drank one drink, guys. Imagine if I had two.
Yep, I gotta go get a sweatshirt.
Sweatshirt.
Yep. Aren't you chilly? Well, you wouldn't be chilly. You have no reason to be chilly. You just stay right there. No, you just stay right there.
Hold on, guys. I'll be right back.
No, don't you even. Nate, don't leave your YouTube.
Hold on, guys.
Nate, don't leave your YouTube.
Minions, you hold down the fort for me. I appreciate that. That was very good. That was very good. Save Gen Minion. You didn't save Gen Minion. You didn't. You make a good wingman. You're awesome. You're awesome. Love that laugh. Me too. Her laugh is the best. Seriously. Seriously. You did good, man. You held down the entire YouTube live. You did very good. And the cats are all waking up. What happened? You'll have to ask Jen when she gets back. Could the chat absolutely blow up, right? Your plans to expand the solar when the house is built. Think your current setup will be plenty. It would be okay. I probably will expand the solar, probably before the house is built. Time isn't where you are now. It is just about midnight. Minion had it all under control. Oh yeah, Minion knows how to handle tough situations. He does. He's a very good Minion. Those are my cats. They would have bolted. Did you get your beard braided one day? Jen's braided my beard several times in videos too. She'll probably do it again. You gotta know you've done something right when you're this blessed. Absolutely. Seriously, all drinking issues aside, I am absolutely blessed. Absolutely. I've got a Minion, I've got a Jen, I've got all kinds of awesome animals, I've got a homestead. He's a cool boy. This is for Minion, so proud of him for holding it down. Oh, Jordan! Jordan recognized Minion's epicness for holding down the stream during the time of issues, when his dad went absolutely nuts. Yeah, he did good. He did very good. It was a very good Minion. Come on, people, like the stream. Absolutely. Like the stream, like the super chats. Mrs. loves dad. Dealing with a tipsy one tonight. He is. He is. He's handling it really well, though. Pretending to be super sleepy. Yep, he's got it down. Yeah, you got it down. You got it down, man. Love your channel. Thanks for the entertainment, tips on homesteading. You're very inspiring. That's awesome to hear. Glad you're finding it useful. Watching Minion. I'm tired from doing a good job. Probably. That happened. One of my kittens disappeared. She's over there. She's doing good. I'm a few shorts behind. Dagger's getting along with the kittens so well. He is. And probably the shorts are a little bit behind getting out to you too. But yeah, Dagger's doing super well. And it looks like he just worked a 60-hour week. He probably did. Hold on, guys. Jen is calling me to come over to do some mischief. Man, anyway, you're not letting me out. And cats are super chill. They are. This is my absolute favorite channel on YouTube. Love you, especially you, Minion. Minion, good talking to you. Oof, you are wet.
Yeah. Come here.
Yes.
Hold on a second. Hold on.
It's a happy for both of you. Thanks. Thanks, Nicole. Sit, chill, settle.
Off.
Aslan,
Off.
leave her
Come
be.
here. Come here, Charlotte. Come here.
Sit.
Come here. Leave the cats alone.
Aslan, sit.
Come here. Leave the cats alone. Come here. Oh. Not all the way up in my face.
Sit.
Do you see him back there? No.
Yes.
Stay.
Yes, that's a good ass. That's a good boy.
Oh, you're muddy.
That was good.
And you're wet.
That was
and you're
good.
cold. Yep.
Jen, that hoodie is
I
epic.
love it. Yep, it's my favorite. I also has the Pink Floyd
It's her
one.
Zed Leplin shirt. I'm not drunk enough to know that didn't sound normal.
Oh.
Az, stop. She's wearing a Zed Leplin shirt. Chill.
Whoa.
Not that exciting.
Okay, off. That's fine. You can get down. You're excited. Ow. Oh my god.
We
I
got
just
so
got
many
rope burn.
doggies. We got so many
Rope
doggies.
burn. Leave the cats alone. Oh my goodness. The same cats that are in the house. Well, same one that's go in the house. Come here. Don't just chase them away.
Favorite
No.
people.
Don't
Got
scare
the
'em away.
kittens. They're so cute right now. Great. Yeah, they're pretty adorable. Minion. Minion's also adorable. Minion is also adorable. Don't worry.
Don't forget me.
Don't worry.
From the Scovy squad, I sure will.
Aslan. Chill. Have you figured out how to chill? Aslan, your head weighs 500 pounds. I can't move it. Thank you. That's good. That's good. Oh, that's so good. Oh, that's so good. That's a good buddy. That's a good ass. Yes, he sat and he chilled.
You see his head?
And then he mauled me probably.
No, don't you chase Cloak.
Yeah.
Let her be. She's doing kitty things.
Oh,
No, she's doing kitty things. Leave her alone. Let her
Az. Sit. 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 Oh, he did it.
be.
He did
Good
it.
boy.
That was so good.
He's a good boy.
He's being such a good boy. His head is huge. His head is massive. His head is the size of a small car. Seriously. He is a giant.
He is huge.
But as heavier than you now, what's he up to? He's still at like 170. He was like not exactly a lean dog about a month ago. Which he weighed 170 about a month ago. He still currently
wasn't-
weighs about 170.
He wasn't moving around quite as much with the winter either. Like he was laying
Sure.
in his house a lot. So he's been moving around a lot more.
Mhm.
So he's getting more lean.
We cut his food back just slightly. Super important to keep his weight like. Yeah, he needs to be a lean dog for the bone development and all that stuff. Great Alaskan Horse Moose Dog. You're right.
Why
Seriously.
do I think there's a cat in my dish rack?
There's a cat in the dish rack.
Or is the other? Oh, the other one's still up there. Okay. No, I thought she was like up on top on my dish
Yeah,
rack.
she's not like totally in it, but yeah. As his head is bigger than my first apartment, right? As his head bigger than the first city block I lived on. It's a mess. What are you grumping about? Mr. Minion.
Don't get used to sitting under my hummingbird feeders, cat.
Right?
That's not gonna happen. Did Peggy go by or something? Is that what I'm hearing? Is Peggy over here?
That's an air compressor.
Not in the kitchen. Like I can hear something. She's
The-
watching
The
it.
air compressor is actually in the kitchen.
I'm talking about not in the kitchen, but she is watching something too, and I hear something over there. What was it, Clokey? No, I know the air compressor's in the kitchen. I was saying what I heard was outside the kitchen.
Yeah, probably wasn't an air compressor.
No, and the air compressor's not turned on or plugged in or any of the jazzy things that make it loud.
Yeah,
Yeah, I wasn't concerned about it being an air compressor.
that's good. Because it wasn't. Just like you said. Absolutely correct.
Somebody pray for me.
Hey.
Huh?
Huh?
What?
You said somebody pray for me?
I can do that.
Alright.
Where's the cat?
I would hope so. This kitchen is full of cats.
I haven't. Have you been able to get Az to carry anything? I can't get him to
I've
carry
not even
anything.
tried.
Oh, okay. He won't carry a bowl. He's like, no thanks.
Yeah. You gotta start with something he wants to carry.
Well, like, yeah.
Thoughts on the breed for as livestock guardian dog companion. It'd be the same breed as him. I like the Turkish Spotted Shepherd. How's Charlotte's heat going? It's been over for a bit. Cloak will take a nap in the tiniest corner of the smallest space. Wouldn't surprise me. Right now they're trying to figure out how to operate the outdoor kitchen's sound system. He needs his own basket for eggs. He doesn't need a basket for eggs. He needs like an entire bushel with a handle. That's the smallest.
A bushel?
A bushel.
What's a bushel?
It's less than a trio and more than a Weedle.
A bushel is an amount. It's not a thing.
That's right. And a trio
how's he gonna
is
carry
like an
a
entire
bushel?
trio of stuff with a handle.
A bushel isn't a thing. He could have a bucket and carry a bushel in a bucket.
No, he has to carry a bushel in an
There
actual
isn't a bushel.
There is totally such a thing as a bushel.
That's what then tell me, what is it? I just asked you, what is a bushel?
It is a bushel.
Oh my god.
Any other questions you'd like for me to solve?
No, I'm gonna Google it.
That's cool. Aswell munched me to death in the meantime.
A bushel is a measurement.
That's right. Where did you find out about a bucket hole?
Oh my god, mate. You can trust that everything that he puts in his videos is 100% on target. Don't listen to him right now. If you're gonna try to go purchase a bushel.
Don't buy a bushel until you know what it is. If it's
You
a
get a
bushel,
bushel
of
of
apples,
apples.
you're getting something. If you're just buying a bushel, you're
Because
gonna
it's
get
an
ripped
amount.
off.
It's not what it's in that
If
is
you
a
buy,
bushel.
If you buy a bushel of
You can get a bushel in
unknown
in a
things-
bag. You can get a bushel in a bucket. You can get a bushel in a wagon.
But if you buy a bushel of bushels, that's when you get in trouble. You'll find out you don't get very many bushes for the bushel. Good. Somebody left water out for me.
Yeah, go ahead. Drink the Clorox. That would be good for you. I want a bushel of can of butter too.
A bushel of butter soup? Sign me up. Butter soup sounds really good right now.
I can make you butter soup. You want some popcorn?
Maybe.
Hold on to that counter.
I'm gonna need to.
You still didn't finish your drink.
No. If it would quit wiggling so much, maybe I would.
If it would quit wiggling. Oh, I didn't hear what. Yeah, butter soup. It was from a show. Yeah, Minion wants to go in and go to bed, but that's just Minion. He does that.
It's a babies. Guys are little babies. Okay, it's little babies.
I haven't thought about cider pressing. A lot of these things are just so new to me. A bushel of apples weighs 45 pounds. Yes, because a bushel is a measurement. It's not an object. So you can put those 45 pounds of apples in a bag or a wagon or a bucket, but you can't put it in a bushel.
You can do.
Mayo soup, evil mustard by
Ew.
lemons.
Ew,
She
gross.
remembers the mayo soup. Gross. Show you the kitties? They're showing themselves.
Yeah.
This is Katana.
Cloak is.
Cloak is
disappeared.
around somewhere.
Dagger's hanging out in the can of, or in the.
You want to come
box
say
of
hi, Katana? Can you say hi
cans
to
of
YouTube?
Tuna.
Say hi to YouTube. Oh, Charlotte. Do not. Hey,
Charlotte.
stop!
Hey. You heard me.
Charlo. Just get, you can grab her.
I did.
That's the most gentle. Whatever. Oh my gosh. This is Katana. She's all orange. She's sassy and wants to do her own thing right now, so she's like trying to fight me. But
Hey. Joe. Sit.
that's Katana. And Cloak has a
Sit.
white face and chest
Sit.
and white feet. White toe
Charlotte,
beans.
Sit. Sit.
Where you going? Tana Tana.
Sit.
Tana Tana.
Sit.
There you go. Listen. What? What's that?
Yeah. Places things.
Here,
Bed,
listen.
sleep.
Let's see. We got chat over here. Let's see.
Bed, sleep.
Kitty gifted 1 Nate Petrosky membership. Thank you, Kitty. That's awesome. And it went to
Sit.
Janine Vold, I believe.
That's cool.
That's very cool. Very nice.
Be nice to the kitty. It's just.
They all
Being
are. It's
maniac.
like, it's chaotic here sometimes. It's so funny. Oh my gosh. Nate and I just laugh. The cats, they're so noisy. Like, I don't know what it sounds like, but like, they thump and roll and jump and throw each other around the room. It's so funny.
Hey, which one are you? You're Katana. You bit me multiple times today, Miss Katana.
Ooh, Kitty gifted another Nate Petrosky membership to Jonathan.
Remember biting me and being that nice?
Thank you, Kitty.
Because you were afraid of vacuums? That was not cool.
Katana wants a sip of Nate's drink. She probably does.
Cloak. You're so purry. You're so purry. You're so happy. Minnie took my seat.
Yeah, she was something with the robot vacuum, that's for sure. There's some mosquitoes, but like you could
Very
be out here
few
all
until
night and not
fall.
get hit by one.
Fall, there's a few more, but like
Yeah. There's a lot of dragonflies and stuff out here too, which totally take care of that. Plus the ducks and birds and other things.
Take her away looking so haughty.
Oh, he's watching Charlotte with the, I think he's half asleep. He wants to go in. Look at everybody's like, Nate. Kitty gifted 5 Nate Petrosky memberships. Holy cow. That was awesome. Look at you
That's
guys.
super cool. Hi, Dagger. Listen, plug.
That was way cool. How kind of you.
That's my
Yeah, he's totally up
Dagger.
there judging for sure.
You're not allowed to judge anymore.
Yes, the orange kitties, like for the first week or so, I guess about the first week, we were like, they're just kittens, you know. They had a little more energy or whatever, but we're like, they're just kittens. No, they're totally orange kittens.
Totally orange.
Yes, there's
kittens.
totally something up with orange cats. Totally something
particularly
unique
the
about them.
oozing out of my knuckle from orange cat bites.
Nate, would you go back to Missoula? So he could possibly end up back in Missoula at some point. We were there because I grew up in Montana, and we were there visiting some of my family for a wedding. and so we did a meet and greet while we were out there. But that's why we were out
Why
there.
you look so grouchy, Dagger?
But because I have family, there is a good chance we could end up there again.
You're so grouchy. Why you look so grouchy? Poor Dagger. Poor Dagger. You look so grouchy.
Super chat from William Mars says, "Welcome to the homestead, Shadow and Katana." So the Charlo is the dog, but the kittens are Cloak and Katana. Cloak and Katana, but you probably only see one kitten. Charlo? No.
Hi, go easy on the
Come
kittens.
here. Come. You do not pat. Don't pat at them. Sit. Where the heck did that come from?
Under the sink, apparently.
That's crazy.
You guys are all crazy.
A random black cat in Texas says hi. Nate, what coffee of yours do you recommend?
That's a hard question to answer because, yeah, there wouldn't be a coffee on my website I didn't like, but the Minion Sweet Blend is definitely the most popular. In my opinion, the Minion's Bad to the Bone is the most underrated. The Good As coffee is pretty good. The Yacht Blend is definitely the premium one.
We have not seen any of the Auroras out here.
Jen, on the other hand, has seen a couple of Arugas.
You did not see Arugas, you goofball.
Aruga.
You heard Aruga.
Oh. Okay, I guess we didn't see them.
You didn't see them. No. Go Grizz, says Kitty. Yep, go Grizz. That's a Montana college team. Chris,
Alright.
the other one's Bobcat.
Dagger, you're the most tolerant cat on the planet. Really good. Yeah, you're really
Do the ducks help prevent mosquitoes and water on your property?
absolutely. They eat mosquito
Yep.
larvae. They
I'm
eat
sure
mosquitoes
Az helps with
directly.
it. Yep, and then there's dragonflies and there's dragonfly larvae that also help with that. Holy cow, Kitty gifting 5 more Nate memberships.
Wow.
That's incredible.
Thanks. That was really kind.
Look at all you guys getting memberships.
Excuse me, Katana.
What kind of time do you guys go to bed and get up in the morning? It really depends on what we've done
It does.
throughout the day. I'm getting there though.
Dagger, are you growling at me?
I'm getting there.
I know.
You're like all up in all the animals' faces tonight, and they're like not really knowing what to think about that. Because you typically leave them be aside from just some cuddles and loves. And tonight you're a little more
I'm all
assertive.
in their
And
phases.
yep, you're asserting yourself a little more, and they're like, wait a second. Katana!
Dagger didn't like that I picked a bunch of junk out of his fur.
Oh, you
Made
probably
him
didn't.
grouchy.
Katana!
Now you're growling at
Where's
me.
she headed?
I don't know. Hey, Dagger.
He is growling at you.
You're growling at me. That's so uncool.
Don't make him mad. Don't make him get aggressive with you. What did you do? Get yourself stuck?
He's a good boy. He's a good boy.
Okay, Cloak, I need that. Charlotte, stop. Please stop. Come here.
Az, leave him.
Michelle, sit.
Leave him be. He's getting upset. You don't want him to redirect on you, I assure you. Az! Leave him be.
Aslan,
He's grouchy.
you need to read your super chats. And your other chats too would be cool.
It would. Az, leave him be. He is grouchy. Now he just jumped out of my lap.
Yeah, he won't stay around if Az is here. You can let Az out of the kitchen though, and then. No, do not chase. Do not.
It's Super chats. So many super chats.
No chasing.
Glad to have caught the stream. Love you both. Wish you the best. Also, could you give Dagger a boop on the nose and down the rest of the water long,
We sure will.
Long Island, right? I can't boop Az on the nose because he left because he was being grouchy. Az!
Dagger, not Az.
It was. Az, chill. When a cat is grouchy, you leave them be. Which is why I let him be and let him jump out of my arms. Kitty gifted a membership. Grouchy indeed. He was grouchy. He was getting pretty grouchy.
He doesn't like when Az comes around because Az chases him all the time.
To be fair, he also bats at Az whenever possible.
He does. He does. It's the two of them.
Mm-hmm.
They can get along,
Mm-hmm.
but
They do sometimes. Aslan?
I don't know what he's looking for because one cat's here
Sit.
and one's behind you. So I don't know what's under there.
I think he's looking for a kitten. He just got confused as to where they were.
Oh.
Aslan!
Yeah, they're over here.
Good boy. Don't worry about what's in the curtains of the outdoor kitchen. You'll be okay. Nate, keep on being you. Alright. What's the context of the latest video about Minion? I don't even know what the latest video about Minion is.
I don't either. Speaking of which, I need to go post videos. Still.
Speaking of which, I need to go to bed before I just lay here and start snoring.
He'll be asleep and I'll be posting videos.
Probably.
What was the most recent video? Oh, I think is it the one where the picture opens up and it's Minion holding the crown?
I have absolutely no idea. At least on YouTube, I have no clue.
Well, I'm not asking you. I'm asking the
Okay.
people on YouTube because I
That's
post
good.
the videos and that's one I think was last.
That might have
Actually, that
been.
one might not even come out till tomorrow.
It might not.
I don't see. The one where...
Lord Minion was revealed by a curtain pull.
Yes. So it was just, we had a photo shoot, I don't know, a year and a half ago. And
I don't know what originally.
Minion sat on a really, really cool chair and they had the crown and he held the crown in his mouth.
He did.
And they took pictures of him. We got some cool shots of him.
He did.
And so he just put that in
I don't
some
know what
kind
the
of
whole
editor
like
thing.
curtain pull template thing is all about. It was a CapCut template. Like I have no
People
idea
have been
where it
using
came
that.
from. I just thought it was cool. I was hoping when I
People have been
posted
using
it,
it
it wasn't
lately.
some sort of like political statement or something. I just thought it was funny that a curtain opened and some old man moved out of the way, and then people started clapping.
Yeah, people have been using that one with different things. It's King Charles unveiling a Minion painting.
It's funny. Minion is royalty. He is. Hi from Texas. What's up, Texas? Seen it, liked it. That's awesome. Aslan? Has anybody ever
Alright.
told you they're the size of a horse? Aslan? I guess not.
Big as a mini cow.
Alright, it's like 12:30.
Is it big as a mini cow?
I should go sleep.
Yes.
How big is Az? Roughly huge.
Like 170 pounds.
And it's all sitting on my foot right now.
Yeah, and I'm standing up higher than him, so that doesn't even give you true justice. He comes to about just under my armpit, probably, when he's sitting.
He's a monster. Night, y'all. Yep, good night, guys. We're gonna go to bed.
Katana, come back in here.
Thanks for live, guys. It was fun. Awesome. Glad you enjoyed it. If I remember half of it tomorrow, I'll be in good shape.
Come catch your kittens.
Nah, I will.
No. Well, Charlotte?
You're okay, man. What's the matter with you?
Cloak.
And to say goodbye to my 5th-gen Shiba Inu a few minutes ago. Just wanted to say that seeing Minion ads often brightens my day. Thank you, guys. Well, I'm sorry to hear that, Christopher, but yeah, thanks. And I'm glad these puppies brighten your day. That's awesome. We're gonna buy your coffee at narrowwayhomestead.com, or I think I somehow linked in this live video like a couple products. I don't think I linked the coffee, but It's all available at narrowwayhomestead.com.
It's Herman, you're gonna end up in my hoodie. Oh, cloak just went that way.
That's fine. I can bring at least one kitten if you've got one already. That's
All right,
fine.
she's out there.
I'll catch the other one.
Give me,
One of us to drag the other.
give me this. I'm gonna grab the glasses tomorrow.
That's cool.
Come on. Come. Bye, guys. Good night. I gotta take these guys in.
Jen's out of here. She's taking one dog and one cat. And I am going to also take one dog and one cat. Good night. Thanks for joining, guys. Appreciate it. Kitten wrangling time. Yep, I've got to catch one kitten and one minion, but minion's easy enough to deal with. He'll follow me. But yeah, thanks for hanging out, guys. It was fun. Nice to get buzzed every once in a while. That's a good minion. Thanks to my moderators, Mother of Cats, and all the other ones that are in here that I can't remember the names of. Kirsten, Squishy, I don't think she's been in here for a bit, but my mods are awesome. Don't the bed bugs bite? There better not be any bed bugs to be biting. Alright, man. Come say goodbye to your loyal subjects. Say bye. Bye. You wave. No. Too dignified to wave. Alright, we'll just look real stern then before it all ends. Oh my gosh, Cloak, you're a mess. You're funny. Alright, guys. Appreciate you guys hanging out. It's been a blast. We'll catch you next Sunday night. Thanks for watching.